Monster. The one where they're going around and trying out all the process. Yeah, that place.
Species reviewers.
Yeah, it just
that place.
Monster, man.
Oh, here's one. The one that has nudity in every fucking chapter of the manga.
Oh, there's Bubble.
Tora? Wait, no. What was it called? Two-Loveru has fucking nudity in every chapter of the goddamn manga.
What did I just join into?
We're talking about hentai.
Ow.
Well, thank goodness, finally a good topic.
We were planning on threatening Drake with shit. And I'm like...
I can say this. I could probably describe one very specific feature on a character from this one hentai. I guarantee you everyone in this call right now has at least seen a photo of her or seen the hentai themselves.
What is it?
She has red hair and wings.
Of course, you had to choose that one. Okay.
First off, we're talking Rias.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Because that's not a hentai. I'm talking about a hentai.
Yep.
I'm talking about an actual hentai. She has red hair.
Succubus, yeah.
I will send you. I will post a photo.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I mean, you just described like 3 characters that I know of.
No, but here's the thing. I specified. I made the specification that it was hentai.
Okay, so that granted. I mean, sometimes freaking High School DxD borders that.
Yeah, but no, I was specifically referencing actual hentai.
And then there's
the moment that I said
chapter 13.5.
Wait. So which one is it then?
I love the fact that I'm about to post a photo of her without it being nudity. So I'm trying to find one of the photos they have online of the chick. Okay, here we go. This one.
Yeah. Yep.
Now watch. Ashton is not involved in this. Either one is going to join the call and say, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or 2, he's gonna get on to me because I sent him this photo one night when he didn't join.
One of Rias in her bra.
Just ping Drake. Ping Drake.
Just ping him that photo.
No, right now, just underneath that, just at Drake.
Oh goodness! And the chaos ensues.
Oh wait, we got one more person. We gotta also ping Daka.
Daka's. I don't know if he's at work or not, but
oh. A little symbol just appeared beside where it says squad, so I think he's checking Discord. Do you see the message that appeared beside it?
Yeah.
Or the little symbol?
Yep.
That's funny. So I just say one very specific thing about the character and how they look, and everyone starts laughing.
I just wish they made a second one.
They're going to.
Are they actually?
They actually are. They're making a second one.
Oh, hi, Ezio. Hi, kitty.
Let me guess. Its full name is Ezio Apertura de Valencia.
Yes. He likes to get up and do places where cats normally wouldn't go. And he'll just sit there and stare at you over the edge of it.
Did Drake just change his fucking profile photo?
No. It's been like that for a while.
Oh, okay. I just now realized what his new profile photo was from.
Avatar?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's from Avatar. Yeah, no, that's the boulder.
No, I'm talking about what Val just posted.
No. But no, Drake's picture is
that is
the boulder.
Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and post my armor patch in here. Just for the fucking hell of it, since we're posting random shit.
I mean... Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that.
He was about to post porn.
No, I was actually about to post Rhea's Grimoire and just brought on panties.
Yeah. What?
So you can't say
didn't even
something
hear
like
all that,
that
and
and
I'm not sure
not
if I want to.
post it.
I've been tempted to, but then
Hey, I got a question. I got a random question for everybody else in here. Who knows about World War II warships?
I do.
Specifically the Japanese one, Shimakaze.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a photo of it, Talon?
No, don't. It better not be from Azure Lane.
It's not.
What is it then?
That is Azure Lane.
That's not Azure Lane.
Yes, it is.
That is not Azure Lane. No, it's not. That is Concall Collection.
Oh my god, just as bad.
That is the original.
It's the original Azure Lane.
Azure Lane is a ripoff of.
Okay, I'm gonna let the cat out real quick.
Alright, where did that picture go that I had up?
That's some very fucked up things that just be posted here. And it's like we're just waiting for someone else to just look and go, "What the fuck are they doing?"
We got bored.
We got bored waiting for Drake, and now
So that reminds me.
just went to hell.
So me and my wife are planning our honeymoon for whenever COVID shit's over with.
Must be nice to have one of those.
There's a city in Japan we're planning to go to. This is it during the winter.
Yeah. Alright, Drake has till the end of this video and then we're starting.
We've moved on, Remy. Your moment is gone.
Yep.
What is Remy doing now?
Remy is sending me stuff to post, and no.
So
Remy has an invite to this server. He can just join it.
Right? And he has not.
the photos, those last two I just sent, that's of the city Kusatsu in Japan. That's where me and my wife are planning to go spend our honeymoon at. It's a hot springs town.
You know, but Remy has access.
Yeah,
like, he can join.
There he is.
The unstoppable cheese sandwich.
There we go.
Holy
we posted
shit! Wow.
Right?
What does that say? Kirby's what?
Kirby's
No, it
calling
says,
the
"Oh,
police."
holy shit, Kazumi, your dick is growing bigger than mommy's."
Kirby's.
And then it says Kirby's in blurred lettering.
Kirby's calling the police.
Kirby's calling the police.
So Daka has a valid excuse. He's helping move things.
Oh.
Dane.
I remember Jeff was supposed to join us for D&D to play bard music, because he had this very interesting character.
Jeff was the bard.
Yeah, no, in your campaign he was supposed to be the bard, but he never showed up. He was going to be the bard that was basically just always high as fuck. And I think he actually named his bard, what was it, something dog?
Something smoke leaf. Or magic leaf.
Oh, I think he just named himself Jeff Magic Leaf.
Yeah, he was Jeff Magic Leaf. And he was the bard who was so high all the time that he could see dead people.
And then you had the guy who actually could see dead people.
So could he.
Yeah, I mean, like that, the guy that, all the time without being high.
I had a cleric. I made a cleric once for another D&D game. Guess who his patron was, essentially? Or rather, literally. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh my! Do you know who my patron was in Talon's campaign?
Who?
Satan. I'm not joking about that either.
Yeah, so Daka has stated that he will be here later.
Okay.
He's, like I said, he's moving things. And then he said that Drake is probably being a recluse.
I'm going to message Drake on Steam and send him profanities. That way, if he's streaming, he gets banned.
And who here has Warzone?
Call of Duty? Warzone.
Call of Duty.
Oh, I don't play Call of Duty. I haven't played it since the series went to shit.
Yep.
When I played Call of Duty was a remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it's...
I have not played it since Ghost, and I refuse to play anything from Ghost onward.
Well, the new remake
I like
isn't bad.
Oddly enough, I did like.
Well,
I did
I'll
enjoy.
play the remakes. But in terms of when they get into that futuristic shit, I'm just saying no.
Okay, well, the time has come.
You know what?
Time is-
I have to log back into Roll20. Yay!
You're going to eat all the children.
I'm going to just.
That's not the password.
Alan, I keep having this issue where every time I fucking log in, for some reason it swaps me to my old character's photo and not the current one. Do you know why that is?
I have no idea. I'm having issues logging into my account.
That's
Is it is it under AT&T? Is that what this is? It is under the.
Well, good news is we have at least
Okay, there we go.
we have two of the people here we needed here. We have the Magic Lady and Micah or Mika. I don't remember.
Oh, I'm not needed, huh?
Well, no, I was talking because we were
And
moving
so
the
it
Magic Lady to the
begins.
Magic Room. I don't remember who your character is. I'm sorry.
Magic's got very quiet there.
Darkman, I really like that photo.
I think I will save that to one of my many folders.
Oh, I saved it. I saved it before I said anything. Where the fuck is the old unstoppable cheese sandwich? Tell him to join if he's going to sit there and type. I can see him typing. Don't be a
Literally
pussy.
sitting right next to me.
I do also partake in noise. Tell him to join the VC.
I forget his
Join
name.
the voice chat.
Oh my god, is it Remy?
Yeah, it's Remy.
Remy, get your fucking ass in here. Unmute, you
There
pussy.
he
There, he's
is.
here.
He's here.
Alrighty.
Remy
Unmute, let
has
me scream for
arrived.
fantasies at you. I'm just joking.
Wait, we were? I mean, we were.
Fatalities.
No, I gotta be nice because I'm a PJ.
Ah, shame.
Apparently, I'm not going to get into that conversation again. Never mind. We'll leave that where it stands.
Probably a good idea.
Apparently, I'm an asshole.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How could we have ever guessed?
Right?
Apparently, certain people couldn't take the joke of me saying, "Now get the fuck out of my medical building," and thought I was.
No,
being
that's not a
rude.
joke though. Like you can legitimately say that to people, and it's
No,
fine.
I did. No, I did say that, and they complained, and I got in trouble for it, Talon.
No,
Motherfucker! I just fucking elbowed the desk.
Well, don't do
no,
that.
that is your medical building. Just
I
like
know-
how when
no,
you're on
somebody-
pager, that is your pager. Like if you want to
thing
tell him to
is-
get the heck off your bird, you tell him to get the heck off your bird.
No, what it was is I was working on some guys, and I finished doing medical on them, and I jokingly said to them, "Now get the fuck out of my medical building," and they went and complained, and I got in trouble for it. Apparently, I'm supposed to be nicer than that.
Bro,
Yes.
whenever I'm flying for this campaign, people have heard me multiple times say, "Alright, we here, get the fuck out."
Talon, did you hear about what I said to Ashton the other day?
No,
He's upset with me.
why would you? What did you do to Ash?
He was singing, and I told him, I said, Ashton, what did we say about your singing? And he's like, Nep, I can do whatever the hell I want. I was like, look, I know that your mother told you that you had the voice of an angel, but the only angel she ever heard of was Lucifer.
Oh!
Wait, but Lucifer was supposedly supposed to have the most tempting voice out of all the angels.
Yeah, because
Well,
he was.
I was referring to how he
Yeah.
turned into a fucking devil,
No,
or he was fallen. I don't know
No,
much
so-
about Christianity, but it was a fucking burn on Ashton.
depending on what you look at, the Old or the New Testament. If you look at the New Testament, yes, he's a devil. If you look at the Old Testament, he was sent down there by God himself.
Well, I was looking at the one where it says he's a devil, and apparently so was Ashton, because apparently he can't believe I did him dirty like that. And the Pedro with 75th in there with us.
Oh, that is a good cosplay. I will save this. I'll post this up here because this is just. I'll post this in art. Actually,
Wow, yes, cosplay.
this is just an awesome cosplay.
That was just us fucking around, though.
Isn't that from Helltaker?
What, the cosplay?
Yeah.
No, actually,
No?
7 mortal sins.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I was about to say
It was
that
one of
looks
the
like.
two.
I was about to say,
That
that
is-
looks like somebody from Bleach.
No, that's
Yeah,
sin
it could've
from
been
7
another, yeah.
mortal sins.
So apparently Doc had just yelled at Drake.
Anyways,
Drake, you need to join so they'll stop posting dirty pictures in the D&D Discord.
Yeah, Remy, I'm surprised you didn't join this earlier. Like, I kind of thought when you heard there was a Star Wars Halo crossover roleplay going, you'd be all for it.
I'm surprised he's not joining us for actual D&D.
That
Remy
too.
seems like he'd be a nerd for that.
He is a giant nerd, but he has only ever played D&D once.
So is
Hey,
the majority of the
perfect.
people. So is the
All right.
majority of the people in this campaign.
So, Remy, I'm gonna send you a character sheet link.
And by the way, whoever said, "Why did I elbow my desk?" I have Tourette's and I couldn't control it and accidentally did whenever I was trying to stand up.
You guys should ask Valkyrie about the character I made. His name was Blarg.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on.
Ashton was playing as in my campaign. Ashton was playing as a elf character that had their ears cut off, had their skin rotting because they'd been tortured to.
Okay, this is his
Almost
first.
dead.
This will be his first time playing with us. Let's not give him horror stories.
That's okay. Blarg was a 14-foot tall, 380, or he's 18-foot tall, 700-pound super mutant who had the intelligence of 2.
Wow.
so
Yeah,
like my character.
Talon's little buddy in my campaign traumatized Ashton's character because apparently the reason why Ashton's character looked the way he did is because his character was tortured by Talon's little friend. Talon has a parasite living in him.
Remy, would you like to play as a pre-made character for this campaign?
Sarchadius.
I guess so.
His name is
I
Chad
haven't-
Thorwick.
Oh God, no! Please
and
don't
the
make him
party
play as.
accidentally created him.
Please don't
I
bring
don't- I
Chad
have a
Thorwick.
character made. I just have to do all the roles and whatnot. Like I have a background story and everything.
Talon,
He doesn't
because we're
fit
not
with
doing
the
it
setting.
standard.
Alan,
Yeah.
I have one thing to say. Please don't bring back Chad Thorwick, please.
Chad Thorwick is coming back one way or
Please
another.
don't. God damn it! I'm okay with the others, but just not him. God damn it!
Chad Thorwick is important to the storyline.
I mean, so is technically the other one.
So
Maybe not. But the
What's her
next
name?
time-
Oh my
Wait,
God!
oh.
I gotta wait a minute. Amanda.
I can't hear. Remy is trying to speak, and I can't hear him.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm very
if you
loud.
want to send me a character sheet, I'll have one filled out for next Monday.
Okay, because we're not doing standard D&D, by the way. It is based off of a book series, The Wheel of Time.
Only a few of us have read it. I'm still
So does
reading
this
it.
mean my character can rock dual Webley revolvers?
what?
No,
Oh, okay.
we already
Even
have.
though one of us does have a plasma rifle.
And the French had a Leclerc apparently.
Yes, but we are in a. So, I am going to say this now because this is information the party would have found out between this session and the last session. The guns that you guys found in the labyrinth are no longer functioning.
Aw, that's a
Aw.
shame. I wasn't even there.
By the way,
Oh, you were there, just not
I have a-
fully.
I have
Well,
a question.
I wasn't. Character was.
I have a question regarding like last session as well.
Okay.
Were those goggles I found just normal goggles, or were they night vision?
I don't remember.
We'll
Okay.
say they're normal.
I will reload into the campaign momentarily. I need to shoot Remy the invite. Copy.
I will walk Remy through roll 20 at some point.
I'm gonna walk myself off a cliff.
Yay!
I honestly would not be surprised.
Hey, just because it's happened before doesn't mean you can't be surprised by it.
I just realized I still have access to that other character sheet, Talon.
So, Daka will be getting here, he said, in about an hour, 2 hours. And he stated that about 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
So, he'll be here probably mid-session.
Okay.
So, last time we left off, the party had just come back out of the labyrinth, aka the French nuclear bunker. You have materials in tow. In between sessions, we're also going to say that you guys have made a couple of trips down there now to finish bringing up materials. Mainly the giant lizard's scales.
Yes.
We dragged that thing to where we could
Easily get to it, but yeah. So, you do have access to...
What? Oh.
You have access to its materials now, which the only materials of worth to the only crafter who is on currently would be the scales, the bones, and the horns themselves.
And
the
my
poison...
claws.
Yeah. Well, you're not a crafter.
Well, that's not for that
No.
guy, because I'm...
Oh, right, yeah, because you found just, random ass claw.
We cut... no, because we also have the hand. Remember, I have one lizard hand that's got a couple claws on it. Missing one.
Drake is not here to receive the poison sacks yet, so the poison sacks have been set aside in a couple of glass vials for whenever he comes to claim them. You haven't seen the assassin in a couple of days now.
Who's the assassin?
We haven't seen the barbarian in equally as long.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the
true.
barbarian's gone. Like, he took his crew and left at some point.
Oh, is Sarge not returning?
He might be, but for now, he is... We're gonna say that he is currently on a Viking.
Okay.
It is prime raiding season. He is out raiding.
I'm the only type of barbarian now. Sort of, the only sort of kind of a barbarian.
So, the current people that are here are the Aes Sedai and her retinue, that includes UNEP, the Crafter, the Bard, and the Mongolian.
Need I remind you, Crafter is also a fighter.
Yes. So, actually, speaking of which, Dirk, I do need your 3... What was it? It was a D100, a D20, a D100, and then a D20, right? Yes.
You want me to roll all that now?
Yes, just individual rolls.
All right. What was it? A D20?
Uh,
D100.
2 D100s and then 2 D20s. Do them as separate rolls, of course.
All right. Rolling the first D100 now. 51.
Okay.
Oh, who just
Someone
left?
just left.
It was Remy.
3.
Oh,
Okay. So only roll 1 D20.
$16.
Okay. So, you've been, you've had a couple of days of downtime since the end of the labyrinth run. And you've had the scales in front of you and everything, as well as a fully functioning forge. During your experimentations with some of the scales, you've discovered that if you heated the scales, the inside of the scales contained a almost metal-like material that you could heat and, work once the outer scale was peeled away. You did a couple of different tests with it involving A, your crossbow, and B, your handgun, as well as your sword. You've discovered that it's pretty decent as a material. Once the the bone-like scale is pulled away, the metallic substance itself is surprisingly light and durable.
Are we talking is light like titanium durability, or are we talking like aluminum?
It's better than steel. Not by much, but still better. It stopped a normal crossbow bolt, and it almost stopped a bodkin. So you assume that, it didn't go through enough to cause significant damage, but it still would have hurt somebody. And the round ball ripped through it when it was flat, but you found when you made it into a curved piece of armor that the round ball had a almost 75-25% chance of ricocheting as opposed to going through.
Interesting.
And
What's a
your
bob?
sword did nothing to it.
I'm
Bodkin?
Oh, wait a minute. No, a bobkin is a metal-tipped crossbow bolt.
A bodkin, well, they're all metal tipped. A bodkin is an armor piercing design.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, I was just wanting to confirm that.
So, where most are, flat, if you look under art, a bodkin, as soon as it goes through, is not flat. It is a squared off, almost chisel-like shape that is designed to punch through. And it's about to come through. Like that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay. That is definitely an interesting one.
Here's
Like,
a
it would
better
hurt
comparison for you. Here's an actual full, type of arrow sheet coming through.
Alright, so broadhead, needle bodkin, short bodkin.
Yeah, so there's different types. The one that you have would look more like the top one, but that was also just to show you what a other type of crossbow bolt would look like.
Okay. By the way, I still need to set up the. I still need to add that to my thing and set up the stats for Thumper.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll just put down crossbow. I'll just add a crossbow for now.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a heavy crossbow, but it'd be a light crossbow. So not a hand, but also not heavy. So, given the few days that you've had, you were able to make at least one set of the upgraded armor. Why did Connor just type "I'm alive"?
No clue.
Because I've been AFK for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
My
yes,
stomach
Anthony.
decided to try to kill me.
No. So, when you were able to make one set of the armor. Do you want to keep it for yourself, or do you want to roll a dice and we'll assign everyone a number to see who gets it? Or
Well, what kind of armor is it, first and foremost?
so it is plate.
Plate. Okay.
It's just slightly better in terms of stats than the half plate.
What's the half plate?
I think 16. So it's about a 17 on the armor scale.
Okay, so it's just under normal full plate armor.
Yeah.
Who do we? Okay, so with
But
everybody.
it'd be better for a lightweight kind of lightweight
Yes.
armor class, right?
It doesn't take away from your stealth rolls.
Which would help for someone like me.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Or someone else who's relying on dex as well.
I rely on Dex, but I don't need it because of what type of class I am.
Yeah.
all right. What I'm guessing. Well, what about the other warder? What kind of equipment does he have?
His is currently better than what you can make.
He's got lots of plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure either me and him have the same AC, or he's better than mine by a bit.
He's got 20 AC.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the same AC then.
Good lord, y'all have better AC than I do.
I mean, he's got
I think-
half plate on.
I'm not wearing any armor.
Oh, look at you!
Okay.
I can't
Look
wear
at the little puppy.
I can't wear any armor.
Hmm.
It would defeat the purpose of my class and what I'm going for.
I should have mentioned the armor itself does have a more, it's naturally a dark metal. So it's more black in color than shiny.
Okay, well, I'll have to get with you after this then about something, Talon. But for now, I'll give it to... What's your character's name, Boldmouth?
It is Josiah.
Well, and he's probably going to see that Josiah doesn't have anything. He's like, hey, you want to test this? And let him use it for a while, see how it actually holds up in actual real-world conditions.
And just wait. We're just going to instantly go up against something really big that Zach's going to throw at us, and I'm just going to die instantly. That'd be
If the
ironic.
warrior and the barbarian do their job, you should be good.
Yeah, we'll be
Or
fine.
technically, if both the warders do their jobs.
The warriors and the fighter, you mean?
Oh yeah, that's right. You are a fighter. I keep forgetting that because you're also a crafter. My bad.
Well, to be more specific, my character is more or less an engineer. He's got brains and bronze.
That's all practical problems.
So,
I
during this time as well, you made a couple of crossbow bolts out of the bone-like material. Or actually just the bones of the creature. You found the bones to be significantly... They're not as hard as the metal is, but you found that when they break at a razor's edge, essentially.
That's
So you were able to make some crossbow bolts out of it. You also noticed that one of the bones, when you hit it with a hammer hard enough, it splintered into a set of bone needles, which I'll have to give Drake whenever he shows up.
Okay.
Because they're a fun little toy for him to mess around with.
well, those will be put into a box off to the side then.
Yep, along with his poison dials.
One thing, though, that I would like to say that Leo does is he actually cuts down a couple of trees over at the hole that was made and tries to proceed to cover that hole up.
The one leading into the hangar?
Not the hangar.
Did the bard ever come out from that down below, or?
He's been missing for days.
No, the bard's back up.
Okay, good.
He beat you guys to the elevator.
I'll be right back again.
Yeah.
But no,
Go ahead and start without me.
The hole that Burl had fallen through when they discovered.
Oh, gotcha.
He's gonna, if he's not working on something down there, he's probably gonna be trying to.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, the tower hole.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mika,
Yes.
you along with the bard made a run to town in the last couple of days.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So
So the witch and the crazy musician.
no, not the witch. The
The Mongolian.
Mongolian. Yes.
The Mongolian and the crazy musician. Even better.
Fun times.
She had you on a leash the entire time.
Quite literally. Okay.
Um.
I'm down for that.
Is the bard here?
Yes, he's here. So,
Wait, who's the bard?
Bubble.
Bubble.
Yep.
Oh.
so,
Oh, no.
well, in town, go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Both of us, or just him?
No, just him. Just him.
Performance?
Yep.
Performance. There we go.
Oof.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
you're rolling with advantage, so we'll give it to you. The people are still downtrodden after what happened, so you did lift their spirits. And roll me a d100.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Am I dumb? I am not dumb. I might be dumb. I am dumb. But that's not the point.
Okay, that's not too bad. So you made 55
Mhm.
in the way of tips. 5 gold, 20 silver, and the rest is copper.
Okay.
Now, Mika, while you were in town, an interesting letter catches your eye. It's written in a more northern script. as well as in terms of dialect. It is signed off by the Watch Commander of Faldara.
Hey, Zach, how do I add the gold coins?
Under your character sheet,
Yeah, like that.
find you
So it's 5 gold, 10 silver, and what?
5 gold, 10 silver, and the rest was copper.
Which would be how much?
I think 40. Yeah, 40.
Okay. Keep in mind, I am very dumb. Okay.
So, the letter catches your eye. It's not every day that there is a personally signed notice coming from, the Watch Commander of Faldara. And its message chills you a little bit as you read it. It simply states that it seems to be to anyone, but he specifically calls out wanderers, the term used for borderlanders who have come south for some odd reason, requesting that they join him in Faldara. Anyone who wishes to answer the call may. For the blight is stirring, and he feels that the Battle of Tarwin's Gap will not be far. The rest of it goes on about how the Trolloc raids are increasing and how there needs to be another culling, or that he fears that a large army of Trolloc will try to come south, and they must be met at Tarwin's Gap.
A large group has already come south, it seems.
So, for those of you who don't know, Tarwin's Gap is a very important place for the Borderlanders. Essentially, it is the one valley that over here. It is the one valley where bad things can attempt to make it into the mainland from. And whenever the marshal, the Watch Commander at Faldara, puts out a call for help, usually every other kingdom in the Borderlands or around the Borderlands will send people to fight in it. It's a chance for glory, for honor, for even titles and landings.
Lots of good stuff that we really want.
So, as a Borderlander, yes, to anyone who is from the Borderlands and knows what this means, it's sort of a thing like, well, hey, shoot, maybe this is bad. What the hell, Daka?
Hey, say.
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
I think Mike is the only Borderlander at the moment, isn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I am.
Yeah.
All Daka sent me was alfalfa coitus.
Alfalfa? Why?
What?
I don't know. Are you having a stroke?
From now on, whenever we need to get a hold of Daka, we'll just message him alfalfa coitus.
I mean, is he watching Little Rascals or something?
No, he's helping people move.
You said that earlier. I was joking.
I know.
I mean...
So yeah, that is what the message entails. Obviously, as stated, there are rewards for going. This is an event opportunity that I would like the party to partake in at some point.
I mean, if Mika mentions it...
Yes. Yeah, so, you notice that there are other nails in the board where it looks like other people have already taken a notice.
Am I there too?
You're with her, yes.
I stick the paper in my mouth. and
Like
eat
I
it.
would let you out of my sight.
He's trying to eat the paper.
Going to snatch the paper out of his mouth. Don't eat that.
I am
We
upset
couldn't
because black
state
is my
document-
favorite flavor.
Because what is?
Black is my favorite flavor.
We need this. This is important. You can't eat this.
Okay.
This is also paper.
Yes.
Why do you want to eat paper?
I'm hungry and good snack.
Playing Caboose very well.
Thank you. I'm glad for the compliment.
My character's not even there, and I am already annoyed.
I'm not even there, and I want to kill him already.
If you are hungry, we can go find food. You don't need to eat paper. Specifically, not important paper.
Paper can be important.
Yes. The contents of the paper are important.
Is that why my mom was so mad at me when I had the snack birth certificate?
Those don't exist yet.
Ah, well,
Or we should say anymore.
Yeah, anymore, really.
anymore, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I'm done eating paper.
He ate the deed to the house.
He ate the property deed.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the type of thing you do.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
It tasted good. It was blue, my second favorite flavor.
God. Alright, let's continue. God damn it.
The less interaction we have with the bard, the better.
So, with him having stated that he is hungry, the two of you end up deciding to step into a nearby tavern for lunch.
Zach, you're forgetting. I'm Caboose. I'm always hungry.
Oh. So,
Lunch is good.
you guys are sitting in the tavern, eating your lunch. Today, the only option this particular tavern had was a lamb stew. With lentils. It was a lamb and lentil stew.
Delicious.
Yes, the flesh of baby animals.
Oh, yes.
Specifically the baby ones.
Well, I'm sure at this point in time, if Leo's not working, he's probably chowing down on some oatmeal or something.
So, as you're sitting in the tavern, a couple of guys come in. They're making trouble for the tavern keep. They're seem to be trying what they're calling a protection fee from him.
I'm sorry.
He seems to be at a loss for what to do. He obviously doesn't want to pay them. And he's having a little bit of trouble. There's 3 of them.
Bar fight.
Yeah.
Paper
No.
eater.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I think there might be some trouble going on over there. What do you say you and I go try and straighten it out? And by you and I mean I will go and straighten it out, and you stay where I can see you and try not to make the situation worse.
Pebble sounds fun. Will they be cake?
Oh, I hate this so much.
Oh no.
You allowed this, Alan. You allowed
You
this
brought
character
this
to
on
exist.
yourself.
I
You
was
allowed
not
this character to
expecting this
exist.
much chaos. I wasn't expecting this much chaos from him, though.
He said he was
These
making
wiki
cups.
caboose.
You work with me. You should know better.
What the hell, Daka? Elderly liquidation?
Why are we
This
getting
keeps
rid of
getting
the elderly?
worse.
Why can't we get rid of the children? At least the elderly taste better.
One moment, I need to just go ahead and do one of these real quick because yep, that sounds about right.
11,
That's how,
11.
I just lost. That's how many brain cells I just lost.
11. What are the odds?
So in total, I just lost 22 brain cells
Good job.
listening to that.
Anyway,
That's crazy though. It's fucking the odds of just 11-11.
Mr. Bard, you have an ability that might come in useful in this sort of scenario eventually.
Yes, we were talking about,
Don't say it out loud, it'll ruin the surprise. Anyway, Mika,
I was thinking of a completely different one until you said that.
as you were saying earlier.
I thought you were talking about inspiration. How am I not dead yet?
Because we
That
keep
is surprising,
you alive.
yes.
Because Talon won't let the party kill you.
That and some days I think the party is scared, slightly scared of you after what happened last time.
Probably.
A bit of both.
Little column A, little column B.
Alright, so Mika, as you were doing,
I walk up like an idiot to the bar. I want another drink.
Don't let the bard have alcohol, please.
Let the bard have alcohol.
Let's
Don't
not
let
let the bard have alcohol.
Let the bard have alcohol.
Mika, you're responsible for him.
Hey, Zach. You know, let the bard have alcohol.
But
It's
here's
fine.
the question. Given what happened last time, why did we send Mika on her own with the bard
Yeah!
to babysit?
because unfortunately, he is the most well-traveled out of anyone in the group,
But why did we send Mika
and
specifically
he's the most
alone?
useful in a city.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not allowed. I really shouldn't be in cities.
You really should not be
so-
anywhere.
As you walk up to get a drink, the ruffians don't even look at you, obviously.
Mhm.
No, Gleeman's cloak.
Yep.
But the barkeep just kind of, he does pour you a drink.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, look, it's Ashen. We
Yeah.
did successfully summon him.
With
Yeah.
fashion?
No, I was driven here by OSHA.
Oh,
Wow.
What did you do?
I thought it was Ria's Creamery.
No, I'm doing e-safety, which is OSHA.
Ah.
Gotta
I
love
have-
OSHA, huh?
30 of the tasks that I need to do, and each one takes 30 minutes, and I have today and tomorrow to do them.
Ah.
And the guy who's reading or who's talking in them has the most monotone drawl I've ever heard in my life.
And so I was saying.
The fitness gram
Yeah.
pacer test.
It's worse. It's worse. That's music to my ears.
The fitness pacer test is a
A multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. So, do I need to do any roll for the alcohol? Because I know that's a thing in some places. Nope. Okay. Cool. So now, may I do my thing?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll wait a little bit longer.
Let Mika do what she was gonna do.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk over to where the tavern keep is being threatened by these whatever they are. Don't you guys have anything better to do at all?
What's this done? You think you know better, maybe?
Oh no. What's it?
Drunk Talon is best.
You go see what's going on here is between us, the tavern keep, and our boss. And you're none of those.
Don't you think, for 1 second, that this town has had enough problems without you and your ilk adding to them?
So you don't know a thing about problems. So why don't you just go right on back to your table and sit on down like a good girl?
Yeah, she's gotta kill him.
Oh, really?
I'm sure her bow is strong enough to put an arrow through both of them. Through two of
She's
them.
also a Borderlander, so she does have combat training.
Yes. She's probably about as badass as the rest of us.
And then there's the bard.
Did you say something, Rika, by the way?
What?
I thought you said something earlier.
No. How about we make a little deal here? You turn around, walk out the door, and I will forget everything you just said. However, my patience is limited. You have 30 seconds. I'm going
They
to
just
take
kind
my
of-
bow off my back. 29.
Oh, look at her. She's actually counting down, boys. And they all kind of just chuckle and roll their eyes. Listen, Lizzie, if you really don't want trouble, just leave right now.
See, Trouble's my middle name. And the only person starting trouble here seems to be you. I'm going to slide an arrow into my bow. 15.
One is going to ready his knife, and the other two are going to ready their clubs. Lizzie, walk away right now.
I'm going to pull my bow back. You have no idea what is about to happen to you.
Yeah, Tavern Keep is hiding behind the bar, just looking between the two of them.
10.
This is a very long 30
And
seconds.
they're going to start walking towards you. One of them thumping his club against his hand.
I'm going to aim for his shoulder. And
Where are they? I know I had them ready.
Well, one's gonna be feeling some hurt.
I'm out of it.
Your arrow bounces off of his shoulder pad.
Nailed it. Warning shot. That was a
Now
warning
you've
shot.
done it, Missy. And they're going to rush you.
My turn.
Do your thing.
So, how do I attack?
You have element of surprise,
Yes.
and there are 3 targets.
Cool. That one.
Because it's sneak attack, you're rolling with advantage, so that does hit.
Whoa. Now what?
You roll the damage, and remember, you technically have 2 more attacks while you're doing this.
Oh, that would be that. Correct?
Does not hit. Well, you re-rolled the attack, yeah.
So how do I roll the actual damage? Oh, I just roll
No, there
a
should
D8.
be...
You can click where it says rapier, rapier.
Yeah.
It'll roll
Yeah,
damage.
he has it set up right.
Okay. Okay, so that would be the first one. On to whichever one she missed.
And then,
And
did you roll the damage on it? You have to roll the damage.
Which button do I click?
Just
Click
hit
the
right here.
rapier button.
I did. That's how I did the.
No,
Are
when
you
you
on-
hover...
One
Hover-
second. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Are you on?
There you go.
Never mind.
Oh, so I just had to roll that. No? Wait, how did
So see when you're holding, when you hover over the chat box area, hover over the word rapier in the chat box, and then click it. So in the chat box,
gotcha.
hover over the word rapier, and then click it. So the first one did 6.
Gotcha. Okay.
The second one hit and did 10, and you have one more.
Okay, and then yeah.
Which is a so okay.
How much did I do?
So are you attacking? Each of those is for one target. So one attack, one target. You attacked 3 targets from behind. So one took 6 damage, one took 10, one took because you got a nat with advantage. Well, actually, the second one you missed, so you hit 2 targets. The first one got 6 damage. The last one got 17 damage. So as the one thug is walking up on Mika, he just kind of freezes and looks down at his chest from where your rapier is sticking through his back out of his front.
Nice.
Blood begins to drip out of his mouth. You stabbed him straight through the heart. He is dead.
Nice.
His club falls to the ground. The first one you attack, you cut him along his back before stabbing the third one in the chest. So yeah, one is dead. The other one is injured and not dead. And the second one has managed to deflect both an arrow and your rapier to his back.
Nice.
Down.
Okay. So in Discord, which person is the one that I'm with?
Me.
Yeah, Valk.
Okay.
So yeah, Valk, from where you're standing, all you see is, one guy suddenly start clutching at his back, the third one, or, the middle man looking over his shoulder, wondering what's going on, before whipping his head around to the other side, to just see the man that they had dismissed in the colorful cloak, now holding the bottom part of his cane in one hand, and the top half in his other hand, with a sword blade going through his buddy's chest.
Oh, he's got a cane.
Can I say something?
Okay.
My name is Josiah, and I hate tax fights.
The fuck?
No, hold on.
No, wait.
You're in serious mode now.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Serious mode has been engaged.
Yes, serious mode is engaged. Serious mode does not mean I'm not stupid.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
That was the entire agreement with this, was when you went serious, you went full serious.
Yes, I'm still an idiot, though.
No, you're not. Your character is... Well,
okay.
I mean, you have a 0 intelligence modifier, but you have a 3 in charisma.
Okay, so
and a 1 in wisdom.
I was hoping Valkyrie would say it's a tavern fight instead of it's a tax fight.
Okay.
Wait, he has a +3 modifier in charisma?
Yeah. +1 in wisdom and a 0 intelligence. He's actually almost at a +1 intelligence.
Oh.
So he's not stupid. He's not in a negative. He's just, he's your average Joe in terms of intelligence.
He's a country bumpkin.
No,
Okay,
not even that.
Suburban bumpkin.
You can't get a negative now.
Aw.
It would have had to be done when you were in character creation.
Man. Well, it's not like I could do it intentionally.
The more he stabs, the
Drink
stupider
so much
he
alcohol
gets.
that Talon just says, "Okay, you've lost brain cells."
Thank you for
Okay,
the help,
so-
but I will point out, this is a tavern fight, not a tax fight. I don't even know what a tax fight is, but we have bigger problems right now.
Death to the IRS.
And that's how we all get on.
That was almost a
And now
direct quote to
they're
Red versus
listening.
Blue, actually, because it was Caboose. He was fighting Texas, and he said, "My name is Michael J. Caboose, and I hate taxes." And then Tucker says, "It's Texas, you idiot." So that's what I was going for.
I hate that state too. It's too hot.
Okay, so now that both me and Valkyrie have gone, what does the guy who we missed do?
The one who you missed is now staring at his dead partner. He's shaking like a leaf.
Nice.
He had acted all tough and whatnot. And then, what happened?
And then yeah.
This does give Valk an attack of opportunity on either one.
I'm actually going to do something different because
Okay.
I can see that he's freaking the fuck out.
Well, he is. The man who is cut on the back is not.
So I'm going to focus my attention on the one that is freaked the fuck out.
Okay.
I warned you. I suggest you run.
Oh, well, he failed. So,
Then
the
they
one
go,
who
oh
is
god.
freaked out drops his dagger and runs. The other one, as his friend turns to leave, or as his quote-unquote partner turns to leave, you watch as he swings his club and knocks the brains out of the one who just turned to run. He spits on him before stating, "Bloody cowards," and begins advancing towards you.
I actually thought you were going to say before he knocked the brains out of me, and then I was like, wait a minute, but I don't have any. I was kind of expecting that.
Yeah, he is advancing on Mika. For some reason, he still does not seem to see the Gleeman as a threat.
His mistake.
As he's walking towards you, though, he will take a wrapped up bundle off his back and begin unwrapping it as he's walking towards you, revealing a curved sword. "Look, Missy, we warned you. Now, there didn't have to be spilt blood today. Now there has to be."
Well, looks to me like your buddies there already got that one covered.
No, see, that ain't how this works. We're not done here now until you two are bleeding. And he's going to come at you full force now with an overhand swing with the sword.
Hey, let me know when I can attack.
Before that, I do need everyone to roll initiative now.
Initiative.
Not bad, Mika.
That one. I think we won.
So
I think we won.
he raises the sword over his head, and the bard gets to move incredibly quickly.
Okay, can I use my throwing knives on him?
You can. You have 3 of them.
Yeah!
Oh,
well,
you
okay,
only get
guess not.
it's 1 per turn now. 1 per turn now. You've already used up your Gleeman's
that's not the
cloak
one I
for
meant to do.
I know.
That's not. I meant to click the other thing.
Well,
Just
either
a little
way,
dumb.
neither of them hit.
Oh. Okay. I only meant to throw one. Just misclicked.
And then we do this. I don't think that hits. Something tells me that does not hit
That
me.
does not hit.
his sword glances off of your one of your pauldrons. Actually, no. We'll say you raised a gauntleted hand and just kind of deflected it off your arm, and then it is your turn.
I am actually going to use a melee weapon because he has closed the distance.
Yes,
So I'm going to grab this and take a massive swing.
that does connect. Oof.
Oof.
Maybe I should
That
have
did
that
not go
time.
according to plan.
No.
Take
Why
that.
does your hammer have range to it?
I have no idea.
It's a light hammer. It can also be thrown.
Yes.
Of course it can. Wait, hold on then. Is the damage on it being rolled for strength or dex then?
That's what that is.
No, that's what I mean though,
Oh.
because like it's displaying the range on it.
Yeah.
So when you use it, is it under? Yeah, okay, you have it set up for strength. Okay. So he takes 2 damage, and then it is back to Mr. Gleeman's turn.
Okay. Rapier. And roll for damage.
That hits, yes.
Well, okay.
Wow, you guys both got nat 1s on damage.
Well, we suck.
I just want to point out your nat 1 still does 5 damage.
Well, yeah, that's not the point, though.
The point
then
is we
it
both
is-
suck.
Yeah, the point, yeah. We both missed in close range when we had melee weapons.
Do either of those hit?
Second one.
Second one hits? Okay.
Yep.
So let me roll the damage. There we go. Okay. 6 piercing. Thankfully, they're not poisoned.
Does that go to me?
No, it went to Mega. And then it is your turn again.
So even though I'm the one dealing the most damage, they're all going for her.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they
Some
don't
reason-
seem to see you.
It's an ability he has through his cloak. That definitely hits, though.
Oh, come on!
Re-roll the damage. Re-roll the damage.
Oh, come on!
Oh my goodness.
Sit on the bunk.
Oh,
I wonder how long this is going to take by hitting them with nat 1s.
nat 1s and 2s. All right, back to the Gleeman.
Okay, let's end this time.
That doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. Okay. Well, we're good at this. We are very good at this.
Oh.
That doesn't hit. Back to me.
We must look like a bunch of idiots just swinging our weapons at each other.
That does not hit. In fact, because that's a gnat, unfortunately, your hammer is now stuck at a table.
God damn it!
Okay, but mine hits though, right?
Yes.
Thank goodness. Let's end this thing. Okay,
Not bad.
got a 2.
Not dead yet.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
Oh my god.
That hit.
Jeez,
That
where's
is-
Torment when you need him?
Oh,
Holy
that
crap.
one is actually aimed at the bard this time.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay. Now I'm
Because
gonna
your
get
hammer
killed.
is stuck in the table.
Well, okay. That's great.
Max
Just what I
damage.
need.
So that hits. Make a roll me a strength.
Just switch to the
Oh,
bow.
come on!
You managed to not get the hammer, the end of the hammer, the little like pick portion of it is now tangled up in a chair leg.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Bard, it is your turn again.
Elizabeth
Okay.
from Pirates of the
Let's
Caribbean.
end this.
That'll end it. Yes, that will do it.
Okay, ended. It is finished.
Dear
As-
God,
As he
Wow.
comes
Thank
out slashing you.
he came
Um,
he came out with 2
you-
fucking nat 20s.
Yeah, he came out of that with 2 nats. That's the craziest part about it, which is why I kind of just quadrupled the damage for that. Basically, just doubled it down. So as he slashes across your arm, thankfully not the one holding the rapier, you attempted to block his the saber with the cane portion of it, and it did not go to plan. You step forward as his saber cuts down along your arm and thrust your rapier up into his neck. Comes out sort of behind, near the back of the base of his skull.
Nice. So basically, because he attacked me, it helped me kill him.
No.
So I completely heard that wrong. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Essentially, you stepped inside when he overswung and stabbed him through the skull.
Nice.
Mika has finally managed to free her hammer from the table and chair.
Oh no, I think we should do a roll for this. That way she can get a third nat one.
No, as she, raises it up to bash him across the head with it, she just sees, your rapier sticking out of his skull.
Well, damn.
Nice. So, in other words, Mika, I am actually a halfway competent fighter.
Apparently.
You just kind of watch as he pulls the rapier out and just flicks it to the side, getting most of the blood off of it.
For once, I'm actually glad you were around.
Granted, the carnage we saw down below certainly cements that.
Yep.
He is, however, bleeding down his arm, out of his arm.
It's but a flesh wound. Actually, how much health do I have?
That is not what I want to hear you say after taking 9 points of damage.
Right?
How much health do I have, Zach?
You only have 26 to start with, and you lost about a fourth of it in one hit.
I'm down to 17, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Hold on. So 26 minus 9. Yeah, 17. Yeah. You lost legitimately a third of your health in one swing.
Yep.
Can I make a medicine check to fix him up?
Yeah.
No.
You bind it.
Yeah,
Stop the bleeding, at least.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how's Mika doing? Like, did she get...
she got slightly shanked.
I got slightly
Okay, how much health does Mika have?
A lot.
She lost 6 points.
And she has how much?
I don't know.
I
All I remember is she just kind of has a dagger sticking out of her side now.
So what I'm hearing is that even though she got stabbed, she's still perfectly fine.
Just about, yeah. The dagger's just kind of... It poked her, it's kind of stuck in her armor, though.
I'm just gonna pull it out and put it in my backpack. Trophy.
Okay.
Nice. The trophy from the bar fight with the bard.
Yep.
So as the fight comes to a close, the door bangs open. Watchmen, make way! Or what? God, I stumbled over that. Make way! And members of the watch are gonna enter, swords drawn, they're gonna look at the carnage and start advancing on you, and the barkeep's gonna start going, No! They helped! They're on our side, they're good people!
Yay!
Yay!
A good person.
He's gonna, kind of hastily running around the bar and just kick one of the guys on the floor and goes, They were making trouble. They kept demanding a protection fee. Ruffians. And the watch commander's simply gonna look at you and then look over them. Notice the gleeman with the bandaged arm and holding a I'm gonna assume you've put the cane sword away by now.
Yep. I'm sure that would happen immediately.
Yeah. All they see is, a bleeding gleeman with a cane, no visible weapons. Are you okay, sir? Did these ruffians attack you while you were doing your honest trade? And all the
I just wanted to
are just
drink.
gonna look at each other side-eyed and confused. They're just going to assume that the Borderlander was the one who did most of the fighting.
And I'm guessing by now I'm back to my idiot self.
We're going to say you're still in semi-serious mode.
Still semi-serious? Okay.
You are, after all, dealing with lawmen.
Okay. Semi-serious. Can you guys pay for my drink?
God.
Odin's going to laugh, and he's going to say, you know what, women, for the trouble that happened to you in our city, I'll buy that drink for you.
Thank you, sir.
And one of them's going to look at Meek and go, so, Borderlander, have you heard the summons? Are you going? I thought about going, but I can't just abandon my home this way.
It weighs
Not
on
with-
my mind. I will admit. It weighs heavily on my mind. But there's business I must attend to first. I must finish what I have started.
I see. Oh. Hopefully you get to return home in time to guard it. I know I didn't. And with that... I was away at one of the villages when the attack happened the other night.
What will happen regardless of our actions, regardless of where we are or what we're doing. Unfortunately, should the attack come, those that are there, they will stand as best they can. Whether I am there or not is to be seen. But I am a woman of my word, and I have pledged myself elsewhere for the moment.
I see. And with that, they're going to collect the bodies and take them outside.
I'm going to look at the bard. Speaking of business to attend to, what do you say we head back?
Sounds good. I'm kind of tired. What a nap. Nap time.
Of course you are.
I just love the idea at this point that the bard just has multiple personality disorder.
Right?
Like, what is this, like, almost, like, child-esque persona, and the other one is this really serious, just,
Badass fighter guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the two of you make your way back to the stronghold without any problems. So meanwhile, while that's been going on outside the stronghold, Tormed and Almus have been sparring in the yard while
Almus is dead. Dun dun dun.
while Elena has been going over a couple of the books that she's had with her.
Sounds about right.
It serves a purpose. You're looking for anything related to what was found last night. Or the other day, I should say.
We haven't. Have we shown them the magic ice?
Not yet. She's just been attempting to find out if there's any mention in any of her history books about what this place is.
Electrical torture chambers with water.
Some of the books mention structures similar to what you found. Mainly found, in places like the spine of the world or out on isolated islands where there were just strange lights and contraptions, but nothing like this.
Okay.
No mentions of flags or banners like what you saw.
Leo have learned anything similar?
No. Like I said, you've been busy working with your new materials and whatnot, tinkering. You were presented with with new materials, and being a man of science, it just felt right to experiment with them. So, Ulmus and Crow and Hydronius, take it away.
Torment doesn't like to talk a lot, is the thing, so.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be him. There are 3 of you there.
I mean, by now, almost would have said something to them about the magic room.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, a magic room.
So, was it Alana? I could want to go see it or whatever.
Well, tell them about it.
Well, I mean, by
Describe it
now
to
he would have
them.
already taken it.
Do it now. Just
God
describe
damn
it to them.
Give me a second. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to find the note that I took for the description you gave us about it, how it was described.
It was a cold room. Doc will be here shortly.
So the other day when me and Micah went off exploring, we found a room that was extremely cold inside of it.
Hold on for a minute. Every time you say her name, it changes.
I don't remember her name.
It went from Mika to Micah.
No, I called her Mika this time.
I heard Micah. Anyway, continue.
Fuck yeah, it made me lose my fucking train of thought. God damn it, Ash and Talon.
Wow, I really made him lose his train of thought if he was calling me Ash.
You really did. No, you really
Damn
did.
it, bop it a boopity.
Yeah. I've been drinking too much.
Damn it, Morty.
The other day when me and Micah went off, we found a... See, now you did fuck me because I did call her Micah this time. Me and Mika found a room that was very cold and had frozen food in it that looked like it was still good. Even though there's no telling how long the food had been in there.
That is weird.
When we opened up one of the barrels, it had fish in it.
Disgusting.
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 And with how long this place has been hidden, it seems, you would imagine that it would be rotted by now or something would be wrong with it. Yet it looks and smells perfectly okay.
Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Okay.
There's also a dock down there.
I didn't know we had a hospital.
Since we're underground.
Remember, Bubble, you're not here yet.
I know, out of character, I was being
I know.
stupid. Because, Doc Hots, you knew what I was saying.
Alright, continuing.
Me and Mika were wanting to show Elenara the room since it seems to run off some magic that we can't comprehend.
Well, I suggest we better talk to her about it then, huh?
Yeah? Do you want to be the one to go and interrupt her reading?
Yeah, she'll be done reading shortly. She can only really read for a few hours at a time before she gets a headache.
I see.
1 eternity later.
20 years later? Wow, this was a good book.
Some books do be like that, though. Yep.
I'd say a few sparring sessions, or not sessions, but about
Matches.
like an hour and hour and a half later, she finally closes her book and starts to rub her temples because she has a headache.
Is she inside or outside?
She's probably in the same room as Tormed. They don't go very far from each other.
Okay.
And Tormed, after defeating you yet again, mwahaha,
Well, we can find out. Both y'all give me a strength check.
I'm not a strength build.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. He went. Well, if you guys both rolled the same, like, if we go advantage. Here, Net, because you are a dex build, go ahead and do dex, not strength. Okay.
Let's stick with strength.
No, it wouldn't be fair because
he's doing
Net
a
is dex
save
build.
as well.
Oh, he did a save, yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing actual.
Oh, I'm not doing the actual one. Okay, my bad.
No.
That's
Ah!
Oh, okay.
doesn't matter.
It's the same
Little
result.
pup got destroyed. Anyway,
I mean, he is a trainee and not a grizzled veteran.
That is true.
a grizzled veteran of the Boppity Boopity clan. Anyway, after a while, Tormund will put his blade back on his back.
Wait, does that mean Tormund's last name is Cosby?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
I mean, all this is only advantages is his speed and acrobatics. Which is weird for what he is.
Very unique. God, I might have to have a conversation with myself. I'm not crazy, I swear.
He says to anyone in the nearby vicinity.
Dormid, it looks like she's done reading. Do you want to be the one to tell her about the magic room?
No. You go ahead.
She's forgotten.
You go ahead. I don't have a voice for Tormed yet.
I had a voice for Almost, but I forgot what it was.
I forgot what mine was for everyone, so.
Elenara. The other day, before we went and found the bard covered in blood, me and Mika were down exploring the area beneath where we found the goats and other rooms. We found a magic room that is very cold and somehow seems to have kept food fresh for all these years ever since this place vanished. We opened one of the barrels.
Possible.
We opened one of the barrels and the fish smelled fresh still.
Fish never smell fresh, dear.
They smelled not bad.
With food, you know how you can tell if it's rotten or bad. This food did not smell rotten or bad. It smells like you could have unthawed it, cooked it, and eaten it and had nothing wrong with you. And the room itself seems strangely powered where it's always cold. There's also an underground dock and more of the magic lights we've seen around this strange place.
Very interesting. Well, I propose that once everyone gets back from doing whatever they're doing, she flicks her hands, just whatever they're doing, we should go probably investigate this room of eternal winter.
Hey, when I get a fridge, I'm calling it the Eternal Winter. That just sounds much cooler than refrigerator.
It was actually a few buildings that were down there that all seemed to do the same thing.
Huh. Even more curious.
And as for the dock, the only reason we knew it was a dock is there's a dry dock down there with a rotting ship.
We shall go investigate when we can.
You might as well go now. You guys have time now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go now.
We're gonna go to the elevator this time.
Do they grab Leo or not?
Honestly, would not be a bad call.
I'm just gonna. I want to try and see if I can get Leo to come out of his room. How far away is he from us?
And who's Leo?
My character.
He's the art. He's the craftsman.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Look, I'm bad with names. Okay.
It would take you a little bit out of the way to go grab him, but not too long.
Oh, okay. I was gonna see if I howled, would he be able to hear it? If he was that close.
Probably. I mean, the door is wide open.
Yeah, but you're also in a workshop, probably banging away at metal.
That depends on how much it echoes.
I could get his attention.
Can I try and do my howl to see if I can lure him out of the room so he can come outside and see what the fuck's going on?
You know what? You'll do it as intimidation, and he'll do a perception.
Wow.
I'm waiting for him to get a nat 1 on perception.
He's just listening to music.
Beatboxing, banging away.
Deaf from beating on the persuasion.
Oh,
That's persuasion.
that's persuasion.
Yes, let's persuade the howl.
He's like, no.
He's attempting to persuade the metal. It's fine. That's better.
Come on, metal. You
There
can
we
do
go.
it.
So because he rolled
I
high
hear it.
enough, yeah, you hear it.
Oh, what the bloody hell?
That's probably about how it would go over too.
He's just gonna look back at Torme and go, look how loud I got it.
Torment is just shaking his head. He's like, ugh.
That'll scare those goats. Hopefully.
I don't think the suicidal goats are scared.
That is true. They are very suicidal.
Yeah.
At least I'm not hunting them today.
They.
Yet. We haven't
Yeah, very good point.
haven't passed them yet.
Well, the other day I didn't pass them until and just started me off as like stalking one of them.
And you'll have to excuse my mistaking persuasion and perception.
No, it's fine.
I
They
had
look very similar.
Yeah,
So
well, that and my right eye still irritating me a little bit because I'm a type 2 diabetic and I had to get having to get injections in my eyes on
that
month
sucks.
and a half basis right now.
Ugh.
And it doesn't help that it's sorted alphabetically.
So
Yeah.
Well,
Tormid,
no, there's stuff between it.
Yeah, persuasion.
Performance, and persuasion.
Yeah.
so Tormid, the reason I wanted to see if I could lure the craftsman out of his workshop. I don't want to go down there because it's too loud.
He probably comes bursting out of there with his flintlock first and like, oh, wait. Puts it away on a sash on his waist and like, ugh, werewolves. And
Not a
goes,
werewolf.
"Ugh."
Leo, do you want to come with us to see the magic room?
I recall y'all mentioning something about that before we had to go hunt down the bard. I'll admit, I'm slightly intrigued. So yeah, why not? Besides,
Right.
need a break from that room anyway. It's starting to get a little stuffy.
All right, so Almus is going to just take the group to the elevator. Give Leo PTSD regarding elevators now.
Oh, God.
The last time he's on the elevator, him, the bard, and
Burl.
Doc had discovered. Yeah, Burl discovered the lizard room.
Mm.
Goddamn lizards.
And I attempted to press all the buttons.
All right, so Ash or Talon, we're gonna go to the elevator and go down to whatever floor that was.
Okay. As you descend down to the docks area, the doors open, and it looks about how you remember it.
So the two, I think there was two of them. The two buildings up ahead are the magic ones. The rest of this area seemed like it had housing and a dry dock, which still doesn't make any sense to me. And he's going to take them to the first one that they opened where the fish was at.
Okay.
Like, how cold is it?
About
There's a
-5.
barrel with frozen food in it.
-5?
Mhm.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
Nah.
Not cold.
No, but it's still below freezing.
Well below freezing, yeah.
I mean, it's what? Negative? Like 37 degrees below freezing?
No, it's just -5. Yeah, well, yeah. It's -40 technically below freezing. Or it's
4 degrees below freezing.
Negative
Yeah.
37.
Yeah.
I may be dumb, but at least I'm good at math.
so it's cold.
Hella cold. I mean, I've been in weather that cold.
Yeah. I mean, it's still, shorts and sandals weather, but
Yeah, definitely.
so it's the North German.
Almost is just going to, I guess, open
And
the
the
door to the
Alaskan.
frozen, the freezing building.
Yeah, you're from you're from one of the warmest parts of the continent.
I'm aware of where I'm from.
Now, to Eleanor herself, this wouldn't actually be that bad. Winters in parts of the arid domain are about that cold.
I don't know where the Earth is.
We're on the big map, right?
Yes.
Right up here.
Oh, I gotta find the. Do it again. Oh, the place. Okay, near where we were heading to. Okay,
Yeah.
where Almus was heading to before he got
Yes.
I will be right back.
Okay.
lost.
I mean, like, I'm guessing as soon as he opens that door, just a wall of fog comes out from the differential of heat. Like, oh, good.
Well, you don't actually feel the cold until you step inside.
Well, I meant like the.
Yeah, once you stepped inside, you felt the cold. Yeah.
I was just gonna have Almus go in there and drag the barrel that they opened out.
Like the inside of the base, like especially down here, like it's cold. Like not freezing cold, but still, like
I mean,
50s.
Leo, yeah, I mean, and Leo might have a few layers on, but. I mean, he's not in his full gear, and he's not layered up to hell and back.
No.
He was not expecting it to be that cold.
So you're still wearing your forging apron.
Oh, actually, he probably would have took that off.
Took that
But he
off.
is
and
at least
replaced it with
wearing-
his coat.
But he's wearing, kind of the stuff he would wear underneath his armor,
Yeah.
and which would probably just be like a light layer of padded armor. And he's like, God damn, this is cold.
I said it was a cold room.
Eleanor is gonna walk in and look around, try to find the source of the cold.
So roll me Arcana.
I was about to say, I think we found the where the air shaft thing was before.
No.
Oh,
So,
good.
in the very center of the room, on the ceiling, you do get a feeling of magic.
Magic.
Um,
Can I investigate further?
yes. You can see little bits of the weave at play here, far more advanced than anything you're used to.
Very powerful magic. More than even I am capable of here.
Well, not that you're capable of, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that you haven't seen this style before.
I
Like,
haven't seen this style of magic before, of the weave.
you know, the weave is being manipulated here in a way that, you know, no one at the White Tower has thought of trying.
Can I try to copy it?
You can. Roll me a D100.
I got it.
Oof.
Not at all.
No. Your first attempt at it, you produce a little cloud of like mist, but that's about it. The temperature doesn't drop. You feel like with time, yes, you would eventually be able to, but not right now.
I'm going to keep trying.
This will be something that you can do once a day now.
Okay.
Or once a session, I should say. So once a session, you can remind me, roll your D100, and we'll see what you get.
Okay, let me put that in a notes tab.
For the
What'd you
record,
get?
when you put it in a notes tab, do it as 10 out of 500.
Oof.
That's
I don't really know where to put this. Oh, here we go. 10 out of 500. Remember to cast freezer spell. If I could spell freezer. Okay.
Where am I from again?
Literally the southernmost tip of the map. Well,
It's from
not
Ebendower. It's Ebendower,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I'm
almost the most southern tip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically living it right now. We're just basically operating in my backyard.
That's right. You're from Whitebridge.
If we ever go back to Ebendower, I feel like there's gonna be a few nobles not happy with me.
Actually, I have things prepared for if you do.
Oh dear God, I don't like the way you said that.
That sounds bad.
That does sound bad, considering why I ended up in the care of the Aes Sedai.
It can be bad or it could be good. We'll find out when it happens.
Who are you?
And that was
You know me? Did I sleep
And-
with your sister?
and that was how he found out he owed a shit ton of child support.
Oh no.
Does that even exist back here?
No. It really does. Guy approached. I know who you are. It's like, well, do I know you?
Yeah,
I'm from another
you
noble
got
family.
my daughter pregnant.
I'm from another noble family. Oh, did I sleep with your sister?
Your cousin?
Leo
Unless
is
you're old enough to
Your
have a
daughter?
Don't
I
they
am-
have another spell you wanted me to practice?
not.
Not
Like the gateway thing?
you understand the basics of it, not enough. Like that's not one that you have to practice. That's just every time you level up, you roll a d100, and we'll see if you. So the way your level up spells are done are you understand the principle of it at first, and then you'll figure out another part of it. It's just something that you get as you level up, not through practice. Now, spells that you find like this, you can practice until you get.
Nice.
And each spell has a different value behind it.
Wait a minute, we're getting a guy wizard.
No, she's a woman.
It's a
Oh,
woman.
she. Okay.
Really
You
felt
had
like,
me really worried for a second.
did I maim your son in a duel?
Still going on. Anyway, so moving on.
Do all the other ones have this spell as well?
Yes.
Oh.
All the other buildings?
Is there like a little section that I could pull off to actually see the full thing? and
No,
see.
you don't have to pull anything off. All you need to know is that where the weave is located, there is a pattern in the ceiling.
Ah.
I was going to say it almost didn't go in the building with you.
Oh, you didn't. So the rest of them are in there. You're outside.
I didn't want to be inside because of how cold it was. Last time you had me
Roll me a
immediately go outside.
perception.
Oh dear God!
Dun,
I
dun,
should have kept my big mouth shut.
dun.
Ah!
A woo senses go a woo?
As you're standing outside,
My danger senses are always active, so if
a faint light catches your eye in the lake.
in the lake,
In the lake.
do I know how to swim?
Well, I'll put it this way. The light it's bobbing and it's moving.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm gonna get closer to the dock to look at the light.
Okay. You guess it's probably about 30 feet away in the water.
I'm gonna call out the Tormed.
Hello.
Ah, Doc has arrived.
I'm gonna call out the Tormed and Eleonora.
Tormed, Elena, you might want to get over here.
Shut up! I do not talk like that.
There's a light in the water.
I don't know what it's doing there.
Alan, I don't talk like that.
I know. It's just if anyone's character was going to talk like that, unfortunately, it would be Daka's.
Yeah. There's something shiny in the lake.
So,
Torment and Eleanor will go take a look.
as you call out to them, make me an acrobatic save.
Damn it!
So,
Did I not roll high enough?
you did.
Oh my God!
Glancing back for just a second, you realize the light is now moving towards you rapidly. And as you leap back from the wooden part of the dock, you watch as a large head appears above the water and smashes through the wooden portion of the dock.
Leo's down there as well.
Yes.
He shoots it.
Just reactionary.
I wouldn't do that. It may not be bad.
Pretty
It
much.
just tried to eat
Wait,
you.
let me ask. Wait, it did try to eat me. I was going to ask
Yeah,
if my
it just tried
danger
to
sense
eat you.
went off.
No, Doc, they're doing something different now. Yes, your danger sense is now going off.
I just realized that danger sense gives me a advantage on dex rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want me to roll, see if I even hit it?
yeah. Roll your damage.
20.
That hits.
Oh,
That natted it.
Yeah, that hits.
And for some weird reason, it rolls twice.
Yeah, because it's double damage. It's dealing the damage twice. It's 8 plus the piercing, the critical damage. So 8
Well,
plus 5.
well, I get a +8 to my roll.
Oh, then. No, okay, so that's only to hit.
Yeah, the 20.
Yeah. So 8 plus 5. You all watch as blood sprays as it crashes back into the water. You can see you can see a trail of blood from whatever it is under the surface. It moves back out a little ways into the lake, and you watch as the glowing orb on its head turns back towards you.
The fuck is this thing?
Is it a
Fucking
fucking huge
anglerfish.
angler? Yeah.
It is an anglerfish?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Well, while it was going away, Leo
Yeah.
immediately started to reload.
I mean, as soon as you said
how
glowing
far
thing,
away is
angler
it?
was the first thing I thought.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How far away is it?
It's not, like I said, it's probably about, it went back out to probably 30, 40 feet.
Oh.
Burl, you are asleep in your room currently, or doing preparations to leave the farm.
He's just sleeping through this giant fish trying to eat everybody.
Yeah, so 2 people are on their way back from town. One of you is getting ready for a trip, and 4 of them are now fighting for their life at the subterranean lake.
Back to the stone section.
So you all watch as you're backing away from the water's edge, as suddenly the light disappears under the water. And then you notice that there's a lot more blood suddenly. Then you
The
see...
lake suddenly seems a lot more dangerous than I remember it being.
Indeed.
Then you see the what looks to be the severed head of the anglerfish with the glowing orb attached float back to the surface.
Delicious.
Is it just been decapitated by a pistol?
Can I?
No, it's been cut clean through by something.
Can I?
Oh.
I think something bigger is in this lake.
I was literally just about to say that, bro.
So-
There's always a big
I was gonna ask if I could do a perception roll and try to see if I can see where it's severed at.
So you can just see that it is a clean sever. However, you do notice that the water seems to be moving towards you.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
Shit.
You're gonna die, clown.
I'm getting the fuck out of the way.
So all this is backpedaling fast.
Leo as well.
So
Yeah,
as you
I'd
all
say we're all running.
make it back to the more sturdy stone portions of it, you see a large claw
It's a giant lobster.
as it begins pulling itself out of the lake.
Oh no, it's a giant crab.
Oh god.
Do we need to start playing Crab
were
Rave?
right the first time. There was a giant lobster pulling itself out of the lake.
We eating good tonight, boys. Deal with it.
I'm waiting for that thing. I'm waiting for that thing to get up on like actual landing. I'm not going near that thing where it gets
So,
over the water.
I do think we should still play Crab Rave.
It has pulled itself up onto the lakeshore, or onto the dock. It has not noticed you yet. It is pulling along behind it the body of the giant anglerfish by the tail. And it seems to be moving toward one of the buildings that you had noted previously. Looks like it had been partially destroyed.
They say we get the hell out of here. Just my opinion.
I think that's everyone's opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that in character.
I think that's everyone's opinion. I'm not even there, and I don't want to fight that.
You watch as it backs its way into the partially destroyed building. You can just make out the tips of its, the ends of its antennas. There's probably about a foot of antenna sticking out.
Okay, so first off, how big was the anglerfish, and how big is this lobster?
So the anglerfish, if you had to guess, was probably about 2,000 pounds.
2 ton? Our ton. Okay.
Yeah. It was about, probably you'd guess about 30 feet. Now, the lobster is a little bigger.
Like what, 40, 50 feet?
It's about 45 feet. Its carapace was a deep blue color.
Those are the rarest kind of lobsters.
You could make out the 2 beady eyes on it. And its antennae are probably about 6 feet. Each claw, though, is about as big as Hydronius's greatsword.
Yeah, it's a good thing I wasn't there, because if my character was, he'd probably be like, "Oh, look, big stack, big hugs," and then I'd probably die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
all of us are smart enough not to do that.
Well, all
You
except
drag
me.
your to the boats.
That's all I could think of whenever that big fucking thing started coming up the water.
Tell Drake to get his ass in here.
No, he's feeling antisocial. I think he just wants to kill robots.
That sounds like fun.
But then he's playing squad.
He's playing Space Squad. It's the Star
Yeah.
Wars mod.
Let him know that I have items for him.
I don't think that's going to make him want to get in anymore.
Well, Leo,
He's enjoying himself too much, I think.
Leo Tormund,
Let's take that out of the context.
Leo Tormund and Eleanor, I think we might want to leave.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
As you're leaving, you can hear the scraping sound of its mandibles.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna look back.
You can't see it still. All you see is its antennas sticking out. But you do notice that the grouper is, or not grouper, the anglerfish is slowly disappearing
Ew.
further and further back into the broken building.
That's my lunch, you bastard.
Well, now me and Mika know why that building was destroyed.
I'm starting to realize why the goats don't go down there.
That's a lot of lobster. Imagine how much money we can make off selling that meat.
Wait, hold on a minute. Hey, Talon,
Yes.
was that a mantis shrimp?
No,
What?
it's a lobster.
It was a lobster.
It's a giant
Oh.
lobster.
It's a giant
thank
lobster.
God.
It's a giant
Well,
blue
no, I was
mini
thinking
lobster.
if it was a mantis shrimp that size, mantis shrimp can create plasma by punching the water at their current
Yes.
size. How destructive would a mantis shrimp the size of a horse be?
That's way bigger than a horse.
It's way bigger than a horse.
Just
Oh,
a
Jesus.
plus.
Like I said, this is a 45-foot lobster.
Oh, I didn't hear the leg. Holy Christ.
And its antennas add another 5 feet to it.
You said they were 6 foot.
You're missing a 45-foot lobster.
I just realized that I haven't had.
No,
to do
they've
this
seen it. It is backed into a building.
Yeah, we found it.
Oh, so it
building
lives
visits.
down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It lives in one of the broken rooms of eternal cold.
I have a question. I
or
can't
rooms
smell
of
the blood, can I?
eternal winter.
No, it lives in
Water
one of
down?
the broken dry docks.
Question,
Oh,
Talon.
yeah.
So the dry dock is half flooded. Yes,
I can't smell the blood, can I? Since it's watered
you
down.
can. All you smell is fish blood.
Okay.
Ugh. Gross.
Great.
At least fish blood smells disgusting.
So, yes, Crow. Roll.
I'm okay.
Go.
I'm okay.
Okay, I could triple the power of a fireball and just cook it. So
Oh,
Almost seems to lick his lips a little bit and then comes running. Hey, Drake's here. Drake, we have items for you.
fish blood, yummy.
no, I was thinking about eating lobster.
Hmm.
Technically, I feel like wouldn't that be a delicacy near Ebendower, especially since he's noble? Wouldn't he eaten lobster before?
Yes, lobster, squid, mostly seafood. So as you guys make your way back into the elevator and flee back up the elevator, you end up finding the assassin wandering through the halls.
We're not telling the bard about that.
No, we're not.
I'm saying we're not because next time if we come back down here to kill the thing, I want to eat lobster.
Me too.
Wait, you guys saying that you wouldn't be able to eat it if I went down there?
Yeah, because you'd eat all of it.
I'm not a freaking glutton.
You're always
just
fucking hungry.
I'm not a glutton, though. I just can't eat
I don't know
forever.
about that. I don't know about that
If
one.
he's a
It's
Wendigo,
a
I'm going to be so
45
pissed at you,
foot
Talon.
lobster. If that's not enough food for all of us, then nothing
God.
is.
The closest person in the parking party to being a Wendigo is... I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Thank you.
So you reach the top of the elevator shaft, and as I said, you end up running into Mr. Assassin as he's wandering the halls.
Oh, just the person I was looking for. Leo grabs him, takes him to the shop, and gives him, the poison sack and the... Well, what did you say? The shard?
They're bone needles.
Bone needles.
Incredibly sharp.
Yes. Handle with care.
And also handily hollow.
Yes, Leo's like, handle with care.
Duly noted.
So, Eleonora, what did you think of the magic buildings?
Well, I know that it is a very weird type of new, very old, not new, old way of magic. I'm going to have to study it further, but I should be able to replicate it sometime soon.
And after Leo hands, what is your character's name, Drake?
Give me 1 second. I'm getting it set up right now.
Well, after Leo hands the assassin his things,
It's Janarin.
Huh?
Janarin.
Janarin. He hands Janarin his new tools. He goes and immediately looks for Burl. It's like, Burl, stay out of the lower area where those cold rooms are.
Earl is currently shoving things into the back of the cart and generally looking over it when y'all come out of the elevator all out of breath and shit.
Burl's never seen the cold rooms.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, he's heard me say
Yeah, he's like, there's a giant thing down there. Giant lobster.
Giant lobster.
Let's not.
Down there, mate. Giant lobster. Oh, were you down at the lake?
Yes. It just killed a 30-foot angler, and it's even bigger than that.
So there's a giant crab down there that
Giant
also
lobster.
ate a giant fish.
Yes. I don't think any of us have the means to destroy it right now unless anyone...
Wait, is it living in the lake or?
It seems to have taken over an old dry dock.
Oh, so it's on land. Great.
But it was down in the lake. I shot the angler as it attacked us, and next thing we know, the angler got decapitated.
The circle of life.
Indeed.
Well, thank you for telling me. I'm just about to... But here's some of y'all got back from there not too long ago.
Back from where?
As you're saying
Earl?
that, Mika and the Gleeman arrive back.
Oh no.
The Gleeman is bleeding out of his arm again. And
it started again?
yes, and Mika is just kind of holding her side.
Yeah, Leo just... Oh, my day does not end.
Oh, what the hells.
He gets the tourniquets.
What happened?
Bar fight. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I'm fine.
Did you kill anyone?
Did I kill anyone?
Did either of you kill anybody?
What is death anyway? I don't know what that is.
If you've killed anyone that I know, which is everyone, I'm not going to be very happy with either of you.
Oh, but they were bad guys, and I don't think that they were very well known. You know, they
Did
were
you get
kind
into a
of
bar fight?
introvertish, and no, it was a tavern fight.
What he's trying to say is
We had a lot of fun.
ran into some trouble with some bandits.
If anyone has died, I'm going to make you pay that weregild.
I didn't
If
do
no
it.
one has died, congratulations.
The question is, which town
Wait,
we're all in?
so I feel like y'all talked over Mika a little bit there. She did specify that they were bandits and ruffians.
I did not hear that.
Yes, I
Jeez.
specified.
Okay.
Burl was
My
so
apologies.
angry here, seeing them like covered in
He's,
blood,
like,
thinking
so
that they killed
pissed.
someone he
He's
knew,
like,
that he just overlooked. She said bandits.
Well, I didn't hear it. My apologies. I actually didn't hear her say
Yeah,
that.
and actually, I think her mic kind of went quiet when she
Yeah.
was saying that.
All right, Leo, roll
Okay.
me a D10.
Right.
D10.
Another D10?
Just D10, yeah.
It's like there's a few goats missing.
4.
So one of them gets to add 4 hit points to their.
I'm
I'm alright. Let the bard take it.
Yeah, the bard. He was patching the one up that is obviously hurt.
Whoa.
So what he neglected to tell you is, first he tried to eat this. I'm gonna pull the paper out of my pocket. That's a problem for 5 minutes from now. What happened was I tried to stop him from eating that, and we went to a tavern. And then some bandits
You keep
showed
going
up.
quiet.
Is this better?
I don't know. Keep trying.
And then some bandits showed up, which was great. And they tried to extort money from
I'll be back. Keep talking.
the shopkeeper, which, of course, we could not have that because that's just not something that... Anyway, so we kind of started... Well, I kind of started a bar fight, and he kind of finished it. But if you don't hang around with bandits, I'm pretty sure it's not anybody that you knew.
So, you ran into scum and villainy.
But now they're just corpses.
He stares at his hands.
I mean, in defense of starting the bar fight, they were warned.
Well, kudos for that. But, I have a feeling we're going to need a trench a mile wide and long and deep.
Why do we need a trench? Out of character.
He's saying that because it seems like everywhere people go these days, there are bodies.
Oh, well, of course. Welcome to modern civilization.
So, speaking of, I need everyone to roll perception.
Oh boy, the lobster's coming for us.
Oh god, the lobster!
You said what? Perception?
So, Leo, Eleanor, and Vika, and Tormund, as you're standing there talking, you begin to hear voices.
What?
Coming from the entrance tunnel.
Okay.
What?
Bandits fucking followed them.
It's not
Fireball.
bandits. It's not bandits. As you all have just finished hearing the story of the bar fight and assuming the worst, weapons drawn and whatnot, you begin to look over and notice what looks to be refugees.
What?
Wait, are my friends with them?
My cave.
They're ragged and their clothes are dirty. They all look thin. The 4 of you who were able to hear them can make out bits of what they say. There's apparently some form of war happening in Almouth Plains around Falm. The White Cloaks are moving in. Villages are getting burned. There's raids from the Erodaman and Taraban. And it seems like war's getting ready to break out. People are already being forced out of their homes. And you hear them also talking about how this cave looks like it might be a good spot, to bring the rest of the refugees into and to set up camp for the night.
Shit.
Hey, Burl, I think you've got some visitors.
Just give him a minute. He's
I
AFK
got
right now.
I got a question, Talon.
Yes.
Are my friends potentially among these people?
No.
Darn.
Oh no. That bro, Leo would be like, "Oh no."
Speaking of Leo, you did roll high enough. Amongst those in the crowd, you notice a man in black robes and a black wide-brimmed hat.
No.
Who?
Oh no. Would this person in this black robes and black hat be someone I might know?
Not someone you would know personally, you just more so recognize the manner of dress. The black clothing and whatnot looks a little similar to what you wear sometimes under your armor.
Granted, he's forgone the cloak and hat.
Yeah.
He still has the shirt. Probably the clothes underneath. Like,
Yeah.
fuck my life. Illuminor.
Who to what?
So you all know what an illuminator is. They're an organization of people, very secretive, very cult-like. They make and sell fireworks,
Oh,
and they also keep the secret of fireworks incredibly secret. Like, there are rumors of them killing people who tried to leave the order.
over black powder?
Yep.
Oh, I said it. I'm gonna die.
I'll be back in a moment. I'm accepting
Yeah.
travel.
And Leo is our guy that has the guns, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna assume that when Leo spoke up and said something that the others would have finally noticed the people coming in.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we wait for Burl to get back.
Okay.
He's
In the
taking
mean-
a job offer right now. He's gonna be a bit.
Oh, okay.
He's taking
ETA?
a job offer? That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Let's use this as an opportunity to take a small break. If you need to use the bathroom or anything, now is the time to do so.
Good idea. I'll be right back.
All right, quick break.
Sector.
Neo tucks the pistol. Ugh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you get a job? Oh, your mic just cut out.
I turn in my resignation at the end of this week.
Oh.
Or rather, I turn in my 2 weeks' notice at the end of this week, and then I start sometime in April.
So you did get a new job.
Yes, I just accepted it.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. And again, my apologies. It's been a hectic day.
Also, friends are invading the bunker.
Wait, what?
Yeah, people are invading the bunker.
Refugees found some refugees.
Refugees.
I don't know if
Filthy
they're
fucking nationals.
Is everyone back?
Yeah.
What's this about dirty poor people in my mountain?
Yes.
That's exactly what
You're
I
starting to
said.
sound like what's his name from The Hobbit.
So
You know?
Exactly.
someone forgot to
Wait a
close
minute.
the doors.
Alan?
Yes.
I did not.
I have a question.
Meh.
Burl, because of that comment, I gotta ask Talon something now, and this is out of character. Is Amanda with this group?
You'll find out.
If she is, how dare you, Burl?
Also,
Kill them all.
Also, as soon as Leo saw the Illuminator, he takes his pistol and puts it in the same pouch he has his book in. And
These people said something about Falm. Burl, you cut out.
Where's Burl right now?
You're with the group.
You're currently in the process of finishing loading the wagon when this is happening. Everyone's kind of clustered around you.
All of us or all the refugees?
us.
And the refugees. The refugees have surrounded us.
So they're in the steading proper.
Not yet. They're coming down one of the tunnels. You can just hear their voices echoing.
Okay. Burl is going to cock his head to one side to try to know for sure as everyone else is talking. And the moment he recognizes human voices, he's going to drop whatever he's carrying on the floor, whip out his spear, and sprint over to the tunnel to where he's hearing it.
Yeah, just go terrify the people, don't you?
Oh, he's not saying anything to anyone. As soon as he heard that, he dropped whatever he was carrying, slipped out the spear, and is currently at full pell-mell sprint towards wherever that's coming from.
Ooh, visitors!
Oh, fuck.
Someone take the bard inside before he fucks up.
What? What am I? What?
Oh, actually, speaking of, roll me a D100.
Me?
Who?
Bard?
Yep.
Oh boy.
What?
100.
At the site, at the site of Burl running off the spear, serious mode is activated.
Thank God. I'm gonna follow.
Do we need to fight?
I am following.
Nope, just you've seen Burl sprinting off with a spear.
I chase after him for support.
Your fight instinct has kicked in, and you are serious.
Okay.
I should have gotten more wrench.
More wrench?
Ranch.
I suppose we're all going after him then?
Yeah, we're all just following Burl, I think.
I mean, if they're not following Burl, they're following me in order to hide me away.
Nika's chasing you with this rope. Get back here!
We don't need a repeat of the tavern.
We do not need a repeat of the tavern.
Well, none of us know what happened at that. Well, wait, never mind.
We told the story.
No, you know what you were told.
So
We know what we were told.
the refugees have stopped before they rounded a corner that would allow them to see the setting. They're in a large circular antechamber.
Okay, I round the bend at a dead sprint and then come to a trot as I approach them with my spear in hand.
These are people from a land that has recently been descended into war. At the sight of a man with the spear, they begin screaming.
Burl slows to a fast walk and then stops whenever he gets within range, and then takes his spear and slams it as hard as he can into the stone floor.
They all jump.
Hey,
Do they keep screaming?
Some of them stop. The only screaming now is from a young child.
Right.
The child cry, Burl.
Child.
Good job.
Kill it.
As are y'all behind me?
Yeah, they're following you.
Yeah, no, all this
Yeah.
just said to you, look what you did, you made a child cry.
I'm gonna just hold up my open hand for a moment before bringing it down, taking another step forward, and addressing the crowd.
Okay.
Do any of y'all interrupt me or anything?
I mean, other than my comment about you making a child cry, no.
As usual, the DM is eating.
I'm Burl Elthane. This is my home. Who are you, and what are you all doing here?
We're fleeing the war in Almouth. In the plains.
A war?
Yes, between Tarwin and the Erdeman. It looks like the White Cloaks finally managed to rile them up, and I have to have them actually start fighting over who owns the plains.
oh, the bloody
I'm
bastards.
going to assume that the moment that is said, Almus is going to have kind of a look of concern on his face.
All you hear from Almus is, White Cloaks!
No, he's going to have a look of concern due to the fact that his friends were heading to the Almus Plains.
I just love the idea of him having that vengeful scream of, what was that from?
That was Drake's character that did that.
No.
Or-
The
Wormstrom.
I said die!
no, it was like a movie or a game or something where
Star
Guys.
Trek.
no, I know where it's from. He does
Guys.
the what was it called? Darth Maul. Kenobi.
Wasn't a game. That was a
That was
TV
a
show.
TV
That was a TV show. That's what I said was either a movie or a TV show, but yeah.
Star Wars
He does the Kenobi scream, but with White Cloaks.
Gross.
Right. Upon hearing this, Burl is going to relax a bit, lean on his spear. Are the refugees still kind of running around, or have they settled down mostly?
They're kind of backed up against the far wall.
All right. Burl doesn't back up, but he's not quite threatening them anymore, or at least not trying to appear like he is. He takes a moment to mull over this before speaking up and saying, "Okay, so you're refugees fleeing a war. How did you get into this mountain?"
We found a cave entrance, and we followed it.
He is going to very slowly turn his head and side-eye everyone behind it.
The only two people outside recently were Mika and the Bard.
You would be looking at Mika and the Bard. That's the only two who left.
I didn't do it. I didn't close the gate.
I planned on closing up that hole in.
That's a confession. That was a confession of guilt.
I didn't do it. I did not close the gate.
Yes, that's the problem. You didn't close the gate.
But I didn't.
Oh, he didn't close the gate. Oh my god.
As he's looking at them, he's going to very quickly draw a thumb over his throat before turning back to the others. Right. Well, that wasn't supposed to be open, but you're here now. Were there anyone else? Was there anyone else with you? Any other groups?
No, most of the group is still outside.
So there was more of you, and they're still outside. Y'all
Yes.
were the vanguard.
Well, one of the parties sent to look for a place to rest for the night.
And where is the rest of y'all?
They're waiting down in the valley.
And none of you know anyone here in the Two Rivers area?
No, a couple of us are from Qatar, a couple of us are from Falm. Some of us are from some of the plains villages.
Okay. Does your main group have a leader or accounts or anything like that?
One of the village elders who survived a White Cloak raid.
Right. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. This place is called the Stanfest, and it's not necessarily safe. You were lucky you came in the entrance you did. Go back out the way you all came. Go find your group. And bring that elder back with you if they're amenable to coming. And we'll discuss the possibility of y'all finding refuge here. I will not promise anything, but it's a possibility.
We won't be above us, so we'll work hard.
Burl.
Right. He'll turn his head at the board.
Is it all? Are you okay with me going with them to accompany this elder back?
So long as it's okay with your, Aes Sedai.
There's an Aes Sedai here? Oh, thank God we're saved.
That's the reason why Almas is wanting to go with them. He was wanting to ask some of the people from Falm a question.
Right. That will come later. Otherwise, yes, you can. This individual here will accompany you all there and back.
And
Otherwise, go ahead.
So some of them being shuffling back out. But the couple of women and children they had with them seemed to remain rooted where they were by the wall.
Earl sighs and shakes his head a bit. He sheathes his spear and gently begins to approach them.
They're still a little scared, but they don't shy away.
He holds both his hands out as he approaches and comes to a stop a pretty healthy distance away, but close enough to talk without shouting. My apologies from before. Are you all okay?
Aside from the brigands and the monsters in the dark, yes.
Right. Well, I won't expect you all to make the trip there and back, so. I'll turn back to the others for a moment and wave, hell, who's closest to me right now?
Mika. Okay.
Yes.
You can add again.
I'm going to wave Mika over to me.
Yes.
I'm going to bend down and whisper to you. Would you be okay staying? Would you be okay staying with them while I go get someone else to watch them?
Yes, I'll stay.
Thank you. And then I'll kind of gesture to Mika with my arm and say to the group, this individual here goes by the name of Mika, and she will be watching over you all while I go attend to errands and until the rest of your group comes back.
You hear a couple of mutterings about Borderlanders, and perhaps they will be safe from the night.
Yes. Well, your group leaves. I'm going to go shut that entrance, but I'll be back shortly and I'll open it. So be assured, once I shut that gate, there shouldn't be anything that can reach you in here.
Oh, yeah, so A little bit of time passes, and Crow will return with the village elder. Well, yes, Almost will return with the village elder.
Where was I able to ask my question to the people that
Remember, Doc had told you to wait on that until after a decision was reached.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part, my bad.
Yep. So, you return with the village elder, and
Oh shit, that was fast.
I did say a little bit of time passes.
Well, I was trying to like run to town and get my family before that happened.
No, that's a 4-day journey, Daka.
Ah, fuck, I keep forgetting about that. Sorry.
You have family.
There, Talon. I've officially made it where you shouldn't have
Can
that
you
same.
please bring that fucking Vin Diesel meme into this game? I don't want it to be corrupted.
All right, Talon.
Diesel meme.
All we need to survive is family.
There's no more reason for Talon to call me Crow
Death
anymore.
is strong, but family is stronger.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of.
You're afraid of your family? Dang.
You'll see why shortly.
Anyways.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so Almost comes back to the village elder.
The family, that's gonna be scary.
So you return with the village elder, Daka.
Yes.
He has returned with said elder.
Okay. Can I get an approximate description, or do you not want to like go through that right now?
Yeah, it's a 67-year-old man.
He's
kind
on a
of
cane.
hunched. Yeah, he's leaning on a cane. His back is a little hunched. His hair has gone gray. He has a few wisps of his beard left. And he just kind of shuffles.
Definitely not spry anymore.
No.
Okay.
Hey there,
Almost just
Johnny.
Almost just stands like this. Man smells like he's gonna kill over any second.
Burl approaches, and there isn't anywhere to sit down, is there?
No, I mean there's a couple of rocks, but it's an old man.
Right. He's going to essentially just take up a loose position near him, facing him, and then begin speaking. Right. My name is Burl Thane. This is the Stanfest, what you're in right now. This place is mine, and these are my companions who are also living here. I understand you're all a group of refugees from the Almost Plains?
Yes, it was terrible. He came in the night. They burnt my family.
I did not need to hear that in his fucking toothless voice.
What a fate.
Oh, my family is dead. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, serious.
Wow, what a jerk.
Yes. Right. Right. Terrible thing, that. And I understand you've all come this way looking for shelter. Well,
Yes.
this place does...
I was going to make a joke.
Well, this place does have room, but I wasn't expecting visitors. However, we do have the room, and I think you all will be able to be safe here. But there does need to be terms discussed, and I've been told that you're the one to speak to about them.
Well, ever since the incident, they've kind of come to consider me as, not exactly their leader, but the advisor. I'm old, and I've seen my fair share.
Right.
Did you know pineapples used to grow on trees?
Fuck's sake. Right. Well,
Okay.
That was my joke. I'm done.
okay. Right. Well, do you know approximately how many of you there are?
Well, at last count, I want to say there's about 350 of us. about 4 villages came together. Well, not really came together, got forced together. And we've just kind of been moving. We're a little slow.
Right.
But
Okay.
most of them are able-bodied men, and they're willing to work.
Right. You've mentioned that a few times. Have you been turned away from other places on the way here?
There was really nothing else on the way here. We passed through the valley, and the only thing in there is a couple of mining towns, and, well, they had no need for woodworkers or farmers. Fisher folk.
Right. Okay. In that case, well, kind of caught me at a bad time. I'm about to leave for a bit less than a week, and I'll come back with a few other folks. But for right now, y'all may stay here. In fact, I'm going to show you a place further up. It's called the Steading.
Did we just lose someone, or
I thought
Drake. That's Jake.
Yeah, he stepped out a little while ago. I don't know where he went.
Okay. Oh, he's completely offline on everything.
Yeah, his computer's dark. He's outside of the apartment.
Oh.
Yeah, he's outside. I don't know where he went. He didn't say
Why would
anything.
he go out there?
Left.
It's scary out there.
Well, I was walking around and talking, and the people below us thumped on the ceiling, so I don't know.
he's going out there to kick somebody's ass.
He might be. I'm not sure. Or he could just be going off to get laundry. I don't know. Anyhow, right. Does he recognize the word steading at all?
When you say the word steading, his eyes kind of go a little wider. Boy, you don't look like one of them Ogier.
No, not exactly.
But then again, I've heard that they lost a couple. Wouldn't surprise me if someone else were to find one.
Yeah, find. Yes. Anyhow, this, so long as y'all are here, you're under my protection. And it should have enough space there, and in the further tunnels we've already cleared. Just when you all come in here, stay in the areas with light and do not go exploring by yourselves. We haven't cleared everywhere, and there are dangers in the deeper tunnels.
It's okay.
Oh, and one more thing, and this is going to sound kind of strange, but just take me at face value here. In the larger tunnels, where it looks like there's a lot of foot traffic, don't settle in them or around them. In fact, you're going to see some big trails crisscrossing. Don't stay on those. In fact, if you hear rumbling, don't be alarmed. There are animals. Goats.
Like I said, we've had a couple of goat farmers with us. It'll be easy.
Delicious.
Just be cautious. In fact, I'm going to want to talk with them when I get back. Just don't go near the goats for now. Okay? Just don't.
You're gonna talk to the goats?
Look, it's weird down here, okay? Just please trust me. Don't try to kill any without my say-so first.
Alrighty.
Okay, alright. So,
anything else we should look out for?
Stay in the steading proper. If there's not enough room, there are some, I believe there's southern tunnels with rooms y'all can stay in. There should be enough to eat until I get back and we can figure out something more permanent. That should be it, though.
So the east and the south are clear, just not. Or sorry, the west and the south are clear, just not north or east.
Yes.
Okay. That'll work for us.
Okay.
You forget to warn her about something?
Don't go where the lobster is. The elevator.
Right. There's going to be a strange metallic contraption and tunnels leading down. Do not go in either of them. And if you hear water, do not go towards it. There's a lake beneath us. There are things in that lake, and we have yet to kill them.
And they will kill you.
It might be easier to tell him to treat it like a museum. Don't touch anything or you might die.
That's actually not a pretty good point. Just
music exists.
Because stay away from the lab, stay away from the library.
The southern and eastern tunnels. Don't go to the north or west. You should be fine.
Okay.
See this level that we're on? Don't go up, don't go down.
Understand
1 second.
Oh, wait, I just realized what you were trying to tell me. Forgot.
The lobster.
No, I was talking about the giant trees.
It was laundry.
Jake went to do the laundry?
Yeah, without saying anything. They're fucking.
Doc, you're forgetting to tell the village elder something else.
Trees.
Oh,
The one thing you told everyone of us when we first got there.
Look, it's been a busy day, okay?
Trees.
Weird.
There's
Burl
a
goes
lot
to
to
turn
tell him
away.
not to do.
Burl goes to turn away, but before he does, he suddenly spins on his heel, leans it a bit closer to the elder, and says, two more things. 1, I am the green man of this place. 2, do not touch the trees. If you need firewood, pick up the loose stuff on the ground.
Hey, I understand. The green man. I never in my days.
Yes, right. Well, I'll leave you to your revelation. And Burrow will very quickly become desperately uncomfortable by the sudden look on the man's face and beat a hasty retreat.
I know the green man, and I've heard of them before when I was serving in the borderlands.
Right, yes. We'll get back to that when I get back. Yeah, right, you're good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, bye everyone.
Actually, Burl, on the note that the old man just brought up about the Borderlands, there's something that we should probably talk about later.
Walk and talk, Mika, keep up.
I'll just kind of hand him the paper as I'm like running after him. Based on what they've said and based on what I found in the town, I can't help but think that these two things are possibly connected.
So,
He'll slow down a bit as he reads the paper.
On the note is a call to arms from the Borderlands, specifically from the Marshal of Faldara. He notes that the Borderlands are growing more and more active, and they can't help but think there's going to be another large-scale invasion from the north. It's a call to arms for any able-bodied man or woman, or to any of the wanderers, aka Borderlanders, who have gone away from the Borderlands for a while. That anyone who wishes to help prevent another Age of Darkness can come to Faldara and participate in the Battle of Tarwin's Gap.
Burl stares at the last couple of lines, rereads them. He has grown a little more pale, and his hands shake a bit as he refolds the paper carefully. Thank you.
The paper
Mika,
is slightly damp, by the way.
Do you mind if I take this with me?
No, go ahead. But if what these people say is true, the White Cloaks are on one side, and there's
Might have something else from the
in the north.
Mika, are you going? Do you need to go back north?
I have pledged myself to aid you until that.
Real quick. Dr. Romeo, wisdom. Real quick. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yes. Wisdom save.
God.
You, what was going on? You find yourself accidentally whistling a song that you'd heard your father sing a couple of times. A song titled Coming Back from Tarwin's Gap.
Oh.
Anyway, continue.
Until whatever business we have here is concluded, I cannot. I am a woman of my word, and I gave you mine that I would stay and aid you as long as my talents were required here. As well, I feel that perhaps when this is done, perhaps we all should go. They
Burl,
need all of the men they can get. And the 5 of us may be able to change something. With an Aes Sedai, who knows?
Burl clears his throat and sticks out his hand and arm towards you. Essentially to shake.
Should reach out and shake his hand.
He'll do the wrist clasp instead and meet your eyes and say, Mika, thank you. Sincerely. You're welcome here for as long as you and your family and all your kin live. And should you need anything, let me know.
I will.
Now I've got to go find my family and get everything here set up. I'll be gone for a few days. Thank you again for agreeing to look after the women and children and try to keep the others from dying while I'm gone.
We will keep an eye on things here. Go. Find your family.
Thank you. Quickly, do you know where the Ms. Eleanor went?
I do not know.
Almas is still standing there with you, by the way, because he's standing next to the old man.
Right. Thank you again, Mika. Almas, do you know where Eleanor went?
When we got back from the lake, I believe her and Tormed were following behind the rest of the group.
Burl will suddenly pop up his head and look around.
Eleonora is currently handing out hot tea to the weary travelers that she has heated up and prepared. Due to some magical way.
I can't help but just imagine to brew that much tea.
It's more like she's handing out water, pretty much. She doesn't have that much tea. She's basically like
Very watered down tea.
Technically speaking, you're in a pine forest. You have plenty of tea.
Okay, well, yeah, tea then.
I just love the imagery in my head I have of her just standing over the largest cauldron she could find.
I summoned the cauldron of Alarok.
Like an actual witch.
Yeah,
I know
not helping the stereotypes.
Hey, Burl.
I know she's not that old, but I can't help but think of Mary Poppins with the strap.
She looks like Baba Yaga just crouched on the edge of the cauldron with a fire underneath, stirring it with a big stick.
She doesn't even have a stick. She's just moving her finger in a circle.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, that tea will be ready soon, dearie."
Yeah. Jesus Christ! He will profusely thank Mika and thank almost perfunctorily, and saying his last goodbyes, he'll hurry over to Eleonora and Torment. Sorry, almost. Did you have something to say?
I was going to offer to ride with you in your wagon so that I could possibly have the wolves make sure that no Trollocs attack you on your way there or back.
He's gonna eye you a little bit when you say to do it. He just nods, claps you on the shoulder, and says, "Meet him at the cart" before hurrying off.
Okay.
And he then approaches Eleanor and Tormund at a fast clip, but stops a more respectful distance away than he would have earlier.
Bubble boy.
Please do not make that her voice. I can never. I'll never be able to take her seriously again.
I just love her doing that voice temporarily and just dying of laughter at the look Tormund is giving her.
It's like she's always so serious, and then yet this happens.
Tormund's just looking at her confused, like,
He's like, what?
Okay. Like, is she okay?
Where did the old hag come from?
Even Leo would be like, what the fuck?
Because the way you've described her is like this exotic, foreign,
She
seductress witch, and she just making herself sound like she's a fucking hag from the middle of nowhere. Like, okay, what the fuck is this?
To be fair, if I was actually playing a wizard in D&D, there would be that side of her. But since I am playing an Aes Sedai, there is not that side of her. I was just making the joke because I have had a druid before that had a mask that once fell off into a cauldron of tea, and she ended up being a super, super old hag, and everyone got afraid of her because her super spry, sexy body was all because of a mask of deception and illusion.
Oh, I see.
So whenever the mask falls off, an old hag would emerge. So,
oh god,
I was just making a joke back to one of my old characters.
I see. That's a good joke.
That is actually. Anyways.
Right.
Anyway,
yes,
Eleanor is currently warming up tea and handing out cups of tea to people.
Who notices Burl first, her or Tormund?
Probably Tormund. She's a little busy.
Right. He will approach Tormund, swinging a hand up in greeting before stepping over to him.
Tormund will kind of give you a nod. Be like, yeah, what's up?
Right. I need to speak with Eleonora if she's available.
He kind of looks at her like, Aes Sedai, are you available? She kind of like tilts her head hearing him. Yes, I am. How can I help? And she's still giving out tea.
Right. I am about to head out. I'll be gone for 4 days. I'm returning with some folks. But while I'm gone, he'll clear his throat, and he's very obviously uncomfortable. And he'll kind of beckon her closer to him if she's able to.
Yeah, she'll hand out the last cup of tea and then kind of get closer.
Right. Well, I'm leaving, and so far I have the only key to anywhere in here. I'm going to lock every door before I leave, but, well, someone needs to be the key bearer while I'm gone. And, well, he'll give her a very complicated look.
And you're going to trust it to the bard.
Ha! No.
I wouldn't trust the bard with a piece of string.
Remember, there is an armory that quite possibly could have.
That is exactly what I'm referencing, Talon. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to clarify, but yes, that is exactly what I mentioned. Yeah. Like, he hasn't said it yet, but he's going to, like, give them one of the spares. Right. When he says this, he'll give her kind of a look and struggle a bit to find what to say. Does she say anything in the meantime?
She just smiles at you and waits.
He'll squint at her a bit before swallowing past the very uncomfortable lump in his throat and finally spitting it out. Eleonora, the Aes Sedai, and Tormund, the Order. Would you please accept a key to the Stanfest and keep it in my steading while I'm gone until I return?
Yes, we shall keep this place safe until you return.
He'll twitch a bit.
Hopefully not get eaten by a lobster.
He'll kind of twitch a bit at that, the tone, but his shoulders will sag in relief, and he'll nod deeply and gratefully at her and say, "Thank you." Right. Given as I'm pretty sure you don't use an axe in combat, I'll go grab a key from the armory and hand it off to Tormund before I leave.
Very well.
Right. And thank you again. Otherwise, just so you know, these refugees number about 350, and I've limited them to the Stanfest and the eastern and southern tunnels. They are not to enter the elevator, go down to the caverns, or enter the northern or western tunnels under any circumstances.
I will put up barriers for them
Thank you.
to make sure
Mika,
no one tries to explore by themselves.
Right. The bard is confined. For the love of all the gods above and below, please do not let him go exploring again without supervision. And Mika is watching the women and children.
I would like to point out that Mika currently has a rope tied around the bard.
Of course.
I got
good.
this one.
Thank you, Mika.
You're also taking Almas with you?
Yes. Right. Shit. Sorry. I am also, with your permission, taking Almas with me as well as an extra set of eyes and ears.
Very well. It should be a good test for the little pup. Make sure he comes back alive and be safe on your trip and be fast.
And don't let him eat you.
From what we've heard, there are multiple wars apparently waging. Whether it be the White Cloaks or with the Shadow.
Yes, I've heard that as well. Thank you very much, Miss Eleonora.
Well, Doctor, what's happened in the background?
Drake is doing things.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Drake
Guess
is
you don't
doing
have-
Drake things,
don't-
apparently.
You don't have to wash the dishes if you break them all.
Apparently.
That's how we do it at Sicily's.
He's not wrong.
And that is
I mean, to be honest, it's not like they break it intentionally, but man, so
At
many.
least once a night. At least once a night.
We've actually been doing pretty good about it lately. But I still won't ever be able to forget that one time
Right,
I dropped, it was like 2 plates or something,
Welcome back.
right in front of the boss.
How dare you?
The person who owns the restaurant. I dropped it right in front of him.
Oh no, 50-cent
Jesus
plates.
Christ.
And he just gave me a look.
About $2.
And then he just kind of started laughing. It was great. I love where I work.
Okay, anyway, Doc, as you were going on with.
Right. Okay, thank you. And yes, we will come back safely. Try not to get eaten in the meantime, eh?
Very well.
Right. Oh, and well, I would appreciate if you don't have everyone camping out in the great tree. Y'all are free to bunk there if there's not enough room on the ground.
So there are 5 great trees.
Well, I'm talking about the like capital
Yes.
T, the great tree, not a great tree.
The capital tree.
Or capital. Okay,
Capital
that's what it's
T
called
tree.
now. That is its name. Thank you, Talon. It's the capital tree.
The great Erd tree.
Some people have Capitol Hill. We have a capital.
All right, everyone
That's
vote.
awesome.
Ayes or nays for the capital tree.
I
Unanimous. It's the capital tree now.
Capital tree.
I love democracy.
Yes, good quote.
Hey, no, don't start that shit again. It's too early for that.
I am kidding.
Right. Yes. Right. Well, thank you all again. Good luck, and I really gotta get going. And then hurry off. Okay. Is there anything else he needs to do before he finishes loading the cart and almost?
No, you just about had the cart loaded.
Almost finished loading it. While you were
Okay.
talking.
He claps almost on the shoulder again and gives him a grateful dip of his head, and before swinging himself up into the seat.
So, because I really hate splitting the party, I would like to do a slight time skip here. 2 of them. One will basically be you guys will do a couple of rolls to figure out if you guys get an encounter on the way there. You'll have the family interaction, and then a couple of rolls to see if you get an encounter on the way back.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine with me.
When we get outside of the steadfast, can I try and contact wolves?
Yes.
Try and
So
get some
that was going to be the first thing I was going to have you do.
Okay, what do I roll?
A woo?
Woo.
Fuck you.
I hate
Just it's a
Do not
D100.
make that a thing.
It's a
Roll
what?
the a woo check?
D100. Okay, you are able to detect a couple of wolves.
All right, I want to try and contact them.
Okay, the first thing that you hear back from them is, danger, night runners.
What are night runners again? I forget.
It's just what, or that's just a broad term for Shadow Swan.
I'm gonna ask them how far.
They're just going to give you a generalized look to the south. From what you can tell, there are 3 different packs of wolves in one very condensed area.
All right. Can I try and call on any of them that are nearest to the wagon to escort us towards the town?
They ask if you are hunting. And they don't mean deer.
At the moment, no. I'm trying to protect.
All 3 packs respond. They will join you in this potential hunt.
Tell them. Okay, so I'm gonna respond telling them thank you.
So,
and when this is all over, I will go hunting with them.
okay. As you end the conversation, you guys are heading south toward Emmons Fields. You bypass Braylon, considering what happened last time a member of the party was there. So
What?
you bypass Braylon, and reach the road heading south toward Emmons Fields. Yes.
I was gonna say another Illuminator there. Do I have to worry? Does Leo have to worry about anything?
We'll get to that when it comes.
Okie dokie.
So, as you head south along the road below Braylon, you guys are taking turns sleeping in shifts, essentially. One will drive, and then the other one will sleep and whatnot. As you reach the road heading south out of Braylon, Daka, you are currently the one awake. You notice that you notice that the horses are getting a little more nervous. Like they're prancing and they're not exactly happy. As you get out of sight of town, to the left, the right, and in front of you, you see 3 different packs of wolves waiting on the road.
Earl immediately jerks the reins to a halt.
Starts nudging Almas.
He's going to very gently start to reach for the longbow behind him.
Almas?
Did you nudge? Oh, did he nudge Almas?
No. What he's done is Burl suddenly jerked the reins to a stop.
Daka, he did tell your character to expect them.
Yeah, he told you that I had some or protecting us on our trip.
In that case, he just comes to a slow canter as he approaches and gives a side eye over to Almas,
who is currently taking a nap still.
You gotta wake him up.
Right. He will approach them at a canter, soothing the horses, and actually, hold on a sec. Hey, Talon.
Yes.
I don't technically have animal talking, but I do have druidry.
You can attempt it.
Right. What with all the strange bullshit that's been happening to him lately, as he's cantering towards them, Burl has absolutely no idea what he's doing outside of what he felt when he was talking to the fucking telepathic goats. So he'll gingerly attempt to recreate it in their direction.
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Any advantages, disadvantages, or?
Nope, just a D100.
You sound like a goat.
No.
He does sound like a goat.
The first words you hear out of one of the wolves is goat.
God fucking damn it. Can Brill try again, or well, he's kind of dying of embarrassment right
now. You can always call for allness.
Sorry, what was it?
You can always call
like
for
this
allness.
now. They will forever see you as goat.
God fucking damn you, Tom.
And we lost Connor.
We're losing them left and right.
Anyways, do you want to call for all?
He's going to kind of swallow his pride, reach back, and slap Almas on the leg.
Almas, please. Wake up, Almas.
Almas is going to look towards the wolves and say hello.
They greet you and ask why you are traveling with a man goat.
I'm helping him go and retrieve his family to bring them somewhere safe from the shadow.
They ask if there are more two-legged goats.
They ask me what?
If there are, if they ask you how many more two-legged goats.
How many people are in your family, Burl?
Let's see here. Oh hell, I wrote this down. 1 sec. You need like an exact number, or?
Yes, I need an exact number.
Well, first of all, fuck you. I'm not the DM, so you're not getting shit. Second of all, other sister, because she hasn't gotten snatched yet. Fuck you, Talon. Other sister. One half brother, and oh my god, how many fucking cousins did I say?
How many people are we bringing back to the?
When I said my family, I meant my entire extended family.
Gosh.
You can't just bring half the Two Rivers back with you.
Yeah.
Talon, I can and
he's
will.
gonna.
350 people, refugees, and 170
yes.
goat people.
That's
blah, blah,
happening.
blah,
Fuck
blah,
you all
blah,
now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Plus. Depending on how many cousins agree to come, anywhere between 30 and like 60.
Okay.
How big is your cart, and how?
They have carts. They're not exactly poor.
Provide their own transportation.
Yeah, we're a farming family. Of course they have their own shit. It's just a matter of convincing them to come with me.
He's going to look towards the wolves and say between 30 and 60.
That's a lot of goat men.
Yes, it is.
That is a lot of goatmen.
Curious if they know about the telepathic goats. Right,
All they know is that for some reason, when you were trying to communicate with them, you sounded slightly goatish.
I don't know what kind of fucking accent that would translate to. I had a goat accent, apparently, which is just the worst thing that could have happened to me telepathically. I mean, I guess I'm okay with it, so long as they don't consider me food.
Look at it like this, Burl. My animals look at you like goat, your animals look at me and go wolf.
Right. I think you got the better deal out of the two of us, but whatever.
I don't know, you have 8-foot-tall battle goats.
That is true. You have 8
That is very, very true.
And I haven't yet to come across a giant wolf yet.
Yet. That's a very big yet.
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 The fact that Talon has joined in on this yet should terrify all of us.
Yeah.
He's going to look at those and say, or as I promised, if you will help escort these people back to the mountains,
goats,
I will go and help hunt the Shadowrunners.
They seem nervous about that many people, but they promise that they'll at least get you there.
I will thank them.
Okay, so, with that out of the way, you continue traveling south along the Emmons Fields roads, and things don't exactly look great. You find burned farmsteads. There's never any signs of bodies, but you find plenty of dried blood. And usually a short way away, you'll find bones. Human bones that have been gnawed on, sometimes cracked in half.
Can I smell Trollocs?
You can.
The Trollocs have been feasting.
I see that.
So, both of you roll me D100s.
Oh no.
Oh Christ!
Oh boy.
Um,
Why am I rolling 30s?
thankfully, because you have the wolves,
You're not dead.
you're able to avoid most encounters. You were beset upon once by a lone Trolloc, but you got to watch as 3 packs of wolves tore it to bits.
Sounds like fun.
Delicious.
All this is excitedly just like, yes.
Get him! Get him! Eventually,
Burl is noticeably pale, but doesn't say anything.
eventually, Burl, you are able to reach your family's homestead. It's close to dusk, and you do hear the sounds of combat. And by the time you get there, with Almas warning you that the wolves are warning him that there are Trollocs ahead. You get there just in time to watch as your father is wiping his sword clean, and 2 of your brothers or cousins really are dealing with well, they have a second Trolloc pinned to the ground with spears, while a third cousin splits its skull with a battle axe.
Hey, Burl, I'm gonna need you to make sure you tell your family that the wolves are friendly.
Oh, have they not melted into the forest by now?
Oh yeah, the wolves are gone. Like they're not gone, but they're
They don't like being disclosed.
I'm just referring to like whenever we're on our way back, if they see the wolves, let them know, hey, they're friendly.
Now, another thing. Around the farmstead, a palisade has been erected. The woodland has been cut back further than you remember, Burl. And there seems to be a small settlement that has popped up. You recognize most of your cousins.
Burl, as the cart rattles closer, stands up in the footboard and waves his spear above his head and shouts, "Hello, the house! I'm back!"
Burl! Your father's going to turn toward you as he finishes wiping his sword clean. That you, Burl?
Yes, father. And he'll jerk the cart to a halt and hop off and approach him.
You haven't been gone long enough to make it to Camlin.
Made it about as far as Whitebridge.
Almas is just standing behind you.
What happened? Where are the rest?
Dead. I was the only one who made it. Wait, was I in Whitebridge or Berlin?
Braylon.
Berlin?
Yeah.
I made it as far as Berlin, and then it became under siege, and I had to escape.
Attacked Braylon? I told the council that just send some of your cousins with you. The rest of these village lot weren't prepared for this kind of engagement.
No, they weren't.
Well,
Glad to see you all still alive, though.
I wouldn't quite say that. Uncle Derek, cousins Bren and Ron didn't make it.
Burl will just scuff his boot a bit and clear his throat at that, but nod and gesture for him to go on.
Their homesteads got sacked before.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. I will
Okay.
see you next week.
Yep, have a good night.
Night.
Bye, Valk.
Bye!
The